everybody, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well and having a beautiful day today. If you guys are just here, I unfortunately had to restart the stream because my camera is just in a silly little mood at the moment. And it's so unfortunate because I genuinely wanted to have the camera on too today, and it's just said, nope, I'm not going to work today. I'm going to be in a grumpy little mood and not work correctly. So I've unfortunately had to turn it off now, even though I wanted it on. But aside from that negativity, welcome in or welcome back if you were just here. To catch you guys up on what I was doing, if maybe you didn't hear or if you weren't there or if you had to pop out of the stream for a little bit, I am working on getting to 3 stars today. The only thing is I have to put down a few housing plots first because I don't have enough filters, so we're going to take care of that problem first and foremost. And then afterwards, we'll work on actual like decorating and gardening, etc. Really anything that we can do to get this island to 3 stars. I also have decided that I am perfectly content with having these autofills. You didn't hear me say that before. I mean, a little bit annoying, yes, but it's not that big of a deal because I'm not really rushing this island very much whatsoever. So I'm perfectly fine with, you know, letting it autofill and then kicking them out later, whether that be through Amiibo or like manually trying to kick them out. I love your outfits giving me Poison Ivy vibes. Thank you. You know what it reminded me of though? You know what it reminded me of? I'll tell you in a second after I say hello to everybody because I always say hello to you guys whenever I start. Let me scroll up and see. I know Shiver's here, so hello Shiver, hello Quippy, hello Stella, hello Eleanor, hello Megs, hello Gil, welcome in. Did I miss any of you? I don't think I did. What builder are you getting? I don't know yet. I'm just gonna let it autofill for right now because I need more builders. But you know what my outfit reminds me of here? I'll zoom in to show you. So I don't know if anybody here knows what show I'm referring to whenever I say this. So look at how the character has on like basically like nature, like it's like leaves and vines that are made into a piece of clothing, right? You know what that reminds me of? This is incredibly specific, but it reminds me of that show, Naked and Afraid, and that sounds very weird without context, but it's basically this TV show that adults can enter, and you're like put into the wilderness with no tools, no clothes or anything, and you're meant to try and put things together to survive, and basically whoever survives the best and uses their resources the best ends up winning a big prize of money. But like that outfit reminds me of that. Oh, but yeah, what ended up happening, Stella? I hope you're okay. I hope you're good. I'm gonna buy as many plots as Tom Nook will let me. I'm pretty positive I know what was wrong with the webcam though. The only thing is I would have had to wait probably like at least 30 minutes for the thing to be resolved before I could go live again. And that would have made me super, super late. So I just decided we'll compromise today and just turn it off and then fix the issue after the stream. Wait, can I not buy more than one plot at once, or I have to wait for it to fill? I probably have to wait for it to fill, because I'm pretty sure I do not have enough villagers right now. Okay, I think we're good with what we have, so I guess we're just gonna have to let it autofill? I mean, unless I somehow have more villagers than I thought I did. I mean, I might. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see. So we have the plot, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, never mind then, that is my 10th builder. Okay, so we're gonna let that one autofill, and then I'll let you guys know who I get. Wait, what do you mean, Eleanor? What are you saying? The camera that I use doesn't normally lag like that, so I'm like 90% sure what's wrong with it. There's a program that I use connected to it that helps me to like clear out the background with like the green screen effect to make sure that it's not as bad or you don't see anything behind me. And that program, not the camera, but the program needs an update. And I'm pretty sure the fact that it's like behind and needs an update is what's causing like the laggy issue. But for sure I can get that resolved off screen. I just was worried that it was gonna take me like 30 minutes or something. And I didn't want to delay the start of the stream, so I've just compromised today. Has let it autofill before you get another one. The reason I'm letting it autofill is because it's not the only thing that I have to do to get to 3 stars today. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I've got to work on to get to that point, and typically it takes me more than one try to get to 3 stars, so I just need as much time as possible to work on that. So to save time, I'm just letting it autofill. It's not that big of a deal. How are you guys though? Also, whatever holiday that you do or don't celebrate, did you guys have a good day yesterday? I hope that you did. I hope that you were safe. I hope you had fun. I hope you had some good food or like some good snacks. If you did an egg hunt, I hope you got a good amount of eggs. Or whatever it is that you guys do on that day, I hope that you had fun and I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. By the way, I cannot say what it is yet because the mods and I are working on finalizing some details about it. But I do have a really fun announcement that I'm getting ready to tell you guys about, but not yet. I have to finish talking about that with the mods, but keep an eye on the community tab. So I'll most likely be making that post within like the next few days. I'm almost ready to release the Dream List for my island. That's really good timing though. I'm not doing it today for clear reasons. I've got 3 stars first. But sometime later this week, I think I would like to do Dream List visits, or even if it's not next week, then definitely like somewhat soon. So by the time I'm doing it, you'll probably have your Dream Dust ready. Probably will try to get 3 stars with the very first try. I would love to get out on the first try. That would be ideal, but I don't want to get my hopes up because in the past, whenever I've tried to get out on the first try, it wouldn't work out. My day was nice. The weather was lovely, and my cousins enjoyed the Easter egg hunt. The egg hunts were always fun when I was a kid. I remember doing those a lot. Also, I was always the kid that would deliberately seek out like the actual eggs, like hard-boiled eggs. Because peeling the shells off and then eating it covered in salt was always the most scrumptious snack, in my opinion. Drift, it's interesting because we were talking about Drift the other day as a potential villager. I mean, the only thing is he's not green or anything, which does kind of throw me off, but I feel like he gives off Poison Dart Frog vibes. I think since he just autofilled and he's about to move in, should we time travel like one more time? Actually, maybe I should get some plants from Leaf, because I feel like if I do that, planting those could help me get to 3 stars, so maybe I should buy those. And then we'll time travel, so that way Drift is actually moved in. I said my stuff in the waiting room Discord, gotcha. We may have to wait until after the stream to let you in, but no worries, we will get that taken care of. I got 2 stuffed animals. Ooh, what are they? Like, what animals are they? I did them. I really want one for adults. To be sure, I'd be happy with candy. I keep seeing this trend on TikTok where people are saying to their parents, like, can I still have like an Easter basket even though I'm blank age, like even though like they're like about the age of 18? And a bunch of people were sad because they didn't get Easter baskets. I didn't have the best weekend because my friend decided not to show up to my birthday party. I'm so sorry, Stella. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you still had a good day that day. Or at least a not terrible one. I'm so sorry. I kind of forgot. Does anybody happen to know with the mums in Animal Crossing, are the green mums their own individual seed that you can buy, or is that a hybrid? I forgot. I'm getting the red rose bags because I do need to plant flowers anyways to up the island rating, but I do know that whenever you crossbreed red roses, you can get black roses, and I would love to use a bunch of those on this island, so I'm just going to get those, and then maybe, hopefully, I can get black roses out of it. It's a hybrid, I think. It probably isn't if both of you are saying it. I'm thinking about it, and I think the flowers I'll use most of is definitely a bunch of green mums, a bunch of black roses, and then maybe like some black lilies, like a little bit of them. She always makes excuses not to hang out even though we make plans she'll cancel. I'm so sorry to hear that, Stella. I hope that maybe at some point you guys can get that resolved and maybe, you know, come to an agreement about it. Or at least where your friend hears you out. Because, you know, that's gotta be hurtful. I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through that. Are we going to go to Treasure Islands for that? For the mums, yeah, probably. Well, actually, maybe not. I feel like it'd be kind of fun to crossbreed them on my own. Because this island, I really do plan to take my time with. The only reason I say that, but I'm rushing the beginning a little bit anyways, is because it makes it so much easier to work on my island and, you know, come up with design ideas once I have a lot of the beginning stuff unlocked. Because right now, I don't really have much unlocked, but I'm not sure yet. I probably will, though. Lexi, I have an eye doctor appointment tomorrow, though sadly I haven't found a doggy sitter. This doggy sitter, the rambunctious and escape artist Ruby. Hello, Callie, welcome in. I hope your appointment goes well, by the way. And I also hope that you find somebody to watch Ruby. Oh, by the way, way, I know I wanted to mention this today, and I'll probably mention it again later just to be sure. I guess I didn't grab as many seeds as I thought I did. But I want to say it a few times today. I have a promo going on the merch site. It ends on the 16th. It's 10% off on your order. It's automatically applied, so you don't have to type in a code or anything. It's just like a springtime promo. So if anybody's interested, there is that code. But remember, that's ending on April 16th. What's that little yellow thing in your pockets? What do you mean? Or, oh, what? You said, what? Oh, it's a wooden ladder setup kit. For some reason, I thought you said why. Like, I read that as why, not the word what. I think black and green or purple color scheme for flowers would be perfect for this island. Maybe I could find a way to incorporate a lot of the purples for my house, just because it is my favorite color. And then I think a lot of the black and green will be outside. Hello, Gabrielle. Welcome in, or welcome back. I think I saw you pop into the stream right before I had to reset that. Having camera issues, so I had to restart it and have it turned off. Well, welcome in. Hope you're good. I saw a video of someone posting an Animal Crossing game idea. He mentioned 3 common players in the Animal Crossing community: the collector, the relaxer, and the recliner. Whatever the recliner is, I feel like that's me. Because I don't fully know what that means in Animal Crossing, or what that would mean, but it sounds like me. I mainly say that because I like to play cozy games sitting in recliner chairs. It's a vibe. I've never had Frobert until this island, but honestly, he's a vibe. Like, I love him already. He's cute. I put them over here so that way they'd be kind of close to resident services, but also because I need them to have like a little breeding ground, so I do need some black roses. He is a cutie. I'm so glad that I got him, like, genuinely. It's one of those moments where it's like, oh, this builder's a lot better than I thought they were. They're really underrated. And then I just need 2 more to put on that side. Collector refers to someone who collects the bug, fish, and fossils. Relaxers use Animal Crossing as a way to escape reality and to chill, and recliners are the ones who only focus on designing town. Oh yeah, and that's definitely me, 100%. I mean, I feel like I can see myself as both of the other ones, but I mainly could see myself as a recliner then. Hello, Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. Cake is on my island today, even though he was on my island on Friday due to my island being packed this weekend. Very strange. Oh yeah, because of Zipper T Bunny. I meant to buy one more. I was trying to buy them separately because I don't need a pack of 5. I only needed 2 seeds. I got some weird news. I hope you're okay, Elizabeth. As long as it's chat appropriate and you're open to sharing, I would love to hear. But I hope that you're okay, though. Really, truly. Homemade fries are better than even McDonald's fries. I'm hooked on my homemade fries. Making a homemade potato wedges in an air fryer, if you ever get the chance to, it's so good. I 100% recommend it. It's also shaped like a triangle where players can lean towards a certain player type. For example, someone could be both a recliner and a relaxer. Whatever mixture I would be then, I would definitely be leaning a lot more towards recliner. Hello, Love Super Princess Peach. Welcome to the stream. Okay, all those are taken care of. Do I have? No, I don't have my watering can with me. Okay, so I guess I just won't water them then. No, I'm perfectly fine. And I think Pokemon Valley has stopped doing the glitch and has another glitch where you fall through the ground. Why it came from so many glitches? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'm glad to hear that the other one has stopped, but why are there more? If you're wondering why I'm saving in time traveling, it's because I need that other plot to fully autofill. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. I'm excited to reheat my McDonald's fries in the air fryer later. Reheating McDonald's fries, I feel like is low-key kind of good, but sometimes I feel like they taste a little different, so I have to like re-salt them, but they're still good. I just found my Lily of the Valley flower cleaning all my flowers. Congratulations, Stella! Oh wait, do you mean that you found a Lily of the Valley on your island? Like they started to grow because you got 5 stars. Is that what you mean? Either way, congratulations! I saw somebody, again, like at the mention of TikTok, somebody was making Lily of the Valley earrings. I don't know who here is going to know what I'm talking about whenever I mention this, but do you guys know what Shrinky Dinks are? Somebody was using Shrinky Dinks to make Lily of the Valley earrings. I just thought it was the cutest idea ever. because the game was rushed and they didn't fix most of the glitches. I feel like we can't be surprised by that, though. It's Nintendo we're talking about. Yeah, hold on, got a Lurk. No worries, hope you enjoy your Lurk. Another shiny of Voltorb? I probably said that wrong. We got a room again. Go get her. I hope you enjoy your Lurk. I hope you go get her. I love them. I did too. I loved Shrinky Dinks. In fact, I'm going to make that into pool because I have to know who here in the community, whoever pops in, knows what these are. All right, poll is up. I had to ask. I needed to know. Shrinky Dinks are the best. They really are. It's a funny word, though, and I was very paranoid that I was going to make an unfortunate typo with that, but thankfully I did not. I'm really glad that I didn't. Ask about the giant green snake. I don't know what to name him. Do you mean like in Pokemon? Because for some reason, I thought you meant like you got like a new, like rare villager or something somehow in Animal Crossing. I was like, huh? Since when do we have snake villagers? I was very confused. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense if you're talking about Pokemon, because I swear I really thought for a brief moment that you meant Animal Crossing. I was like, who? Whomst? Who do you have on your island with them? I'll show you in just a second, whenever I can pull it up. Okay, there we go. So we have Shep, Frobert, Plucky, Teddy, Jitters, Mint, Hugh, Bonbon, Drift, and Meringue. I just hope in the future updates, if they ever update the game again, Flick will be an eventual villager. Is there an amiibo for him out there? Because there should be. We have all of our villagers now. I highly doubt my island is even 2 stars, but it's worth checking, so I'm going to ask anyways. Drift is very cute. He grew on me whenever I had Hibiscus Island. Wait, I'm thinking about it. Okay, it's not quite there yet, but the way that it's been almost an entire year since I started Hibiscus Island, because that was my summer island last year, and it's already about to be summertime. Not yet, because it's still the spring, but it's almost summer. How has it been almost a year? I think his name is Rayquaza. Maybe that's hard word to say. I probably said it wrong, but you know what? As long as you try your best, that's what counts. I struggle to pronounce a lot of things too. It's okay. Pretty much fencing up and random items. I did not, and I honestly may need to make a treasure island trip to get stuff to help get to 3 stars. But I will, of course, as I have in the past times recently, just cover up the code out of respect for the island owner. Wait, can I not check the island rating? Hello? Got the little escape artist back into her room. She's just a puppy, doesn't know better. I mean, she'll learn eventually, I'm sure. I'm sure she will. Oh, okay, I had this conversation first. I was gonna say, like, why isn't Isabel helping me? I still love him. What kind of Pokemon is he? Like, what type? It's honestly probably only a 1 star, and I expect that, but I feel like low-key it's going to make me sad if it's only 1 star. I think what I'll do is empty my pockets at least some, grab a bit of fencing, and like maybe like a handful of furniture, just because I've got a little bit to work with as is. I don't think I need to get, actually it is 2 star. Wow, okay, thank you, Isabel. Maybe Isabel's in a nice mood. Sometimes she's, actually not even sometimes, a lot of the time she is insanely picky, unfortunately. The dragon flying type. I've been told that I think one of you guys, or like a couple of you guys said that if I was a Pokemon, I would be the psychic type or like a fairy type, or both if that's a thing, if you can be both somehow. Yeah, that figures. They're probably wanting to see more stores, so as soon as I can, I want to get Abel's because that'll probably help. And it'll also probably help if I add another bridge, because I'm pretty sure I can do that right now. slash fairy. That's what I thought, 'cause I think it was you, and then I think 2 or 3 other people that had said that's what I would be. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I should actually, no, I have this fencing. I'm gonna put this around resident search because I've always strongly felt like putting flowers and fencing by it tends to make Isabel very happy. So we're gonna do this in order to appease Isabel. Psychic is the astrology type, and Lexi looks like they could be a fairy. Oh, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Thank you for saying that. Ruby's a Siberian Husky puppy, and she loves to howl whenever I try to sleep. I've never had a Husky myself, but I've heard that whenever you have a Husky as a pet, they tend to be very loud. Like, their bark is loud, and they howl a lot. Is that true? I'm leaving these little gaps on purpose, by the way, so I can walk in and out of the sides. Wait, I have to leave one in the front, too. I'll take off those 2 pieces. Yes, it's absolutely true, and it's hilarious. I mean, I feel like it's probably funny up until you're trying to sleep or do something that requires silence, and then they won't be quiet. Luna was extra crazy, by the way. Like, not, when I say crazy, I don't mean, like, being mean or something, or, like, being bad. She just had insane zoomies. So earlier, I was on the cleaning spree, and I was taking all the stuff off of my bed so I could wash my bedding, and it was at the stage where the only thing that was on the bed was, like, the fitted bed sheet. And she hops up on there, has total airplane ears, her pupils are huge, and she just like grapples onto the edge of her bed, or edge of the bed with the nails, and she just is staring at me, and then if I walk towards her, she like, when I say swats at me, I don't mean that in a mean way, but she's like swatting them like, hey, like, I want to play, like, let's play like roughhousing type of play, and then I wouldn't do that, and I would walk around the room picking up trash to throw away, like anything I could do to make the room clean. And she would scoot herself across the mattress and like swat at me because I wasn't playing with her. Huskies are full of energy. I would say look into an FI tracking color if your dog is an escape artist. I've never heard of that, but I'm gonna keep that in mind in case I ever need that for Willis for some reason. I don't think I will because she's not really an escape artist. She only escaped once and that was scary, but she's fine. It was because we left her in the backyard unattended for a while, and then she found a hole in the fence and crawled under that fence and then went frolicking in the street without a collar on. And that was terrifying. I got her a breakaway collar for now just so she doesn't choke herself when she escapes. I will get it when I have the time. We had a breakaway collar from one of my cats that I used to have. I definitely recommend them for pets. Okay, left some gaps open so I can walk around. There's only 7 pieces left. It's not going to look very cute, but I think I'm just going to put the rest of this by my house. That way there's fencing in different parts of the island. And then we'll probably go to a treasure island afterwards to get some supplies to work with. Or actually, I'm just gonna put it over here. My friend got one for her dog who escaped. It works great. I thankfully have never needed one for Willis. That one incident that I just had told you guys about, that's the only time really that I recall of her like genuinely getting out and escaping. As for Luna, I haven't gotten one for her. Actually, the collar that's on, it's on my dresser. It's not on her, but it's on the dresser. I think it might be a breakaway collar, but I don't know. She does not like going outside. I've never put her outside deliberately, but there's been 2 scenarios where she accidentally got outside and she was terrified of the outdoors. She does not like it at all. Like there's this one time where it was really, really windy that day and it somehow managed to blow open the back door, and she, you know, being curious, wanted to know what was going on, so she kind of like poked her head out the door, took a few steps outside, and then was just terrified and ran inside and hid. Like she does not like it outside. The other scenario that happened, Ben had to leave and the door accidentally wasn't shut all the way, so it was barely cracked. And she, once again, being curious, kind of poked her head outside and then didn't know where to go. She was a little bit lost. So she stayed in the flower bed in front of the house because she couldn't get the door open on her own. She stayed outside in the flower bed, did not run away, did not go in my neighbor's yards. She just stayed outside in the flower bed. And honestly, I am so incredibly thankful to this day, Because she easily could have run off somewhere and then I never would have seen her again. But nope, she stayed in the flower bed until somebody opened the door and noticed she was gone. And I am so grateful for that. She's very smart. You said, but you still in the tomorrow because I have an appointment. As I said, I'll get the day after tomorrow. I mean, as long as you get it, I feel like that's what matters. I didn't really enter my pockets, by the way, just because I'm not looking to get like a massive haul of items, just like a handful of stuff that'll help me get 3 stars. If anybody else's cats like that, like they're curious, or like even with your dog, like they get curious. I feel like this mainly is just cats, but like they get curious and like want to know what's up, want to know what's going on outside. But then the second they're outside, they're just terrified. Because that's exactly how you would describe Luna. Like she wants to know what's going on, but is scared for her life the second that she's outside. Also, hey, I do have to cover the screen for just a moment while I type in the code out of respect for the Treasure Island owner. Just give me one moment while I cover the code. Let me see, where's the picture? There we go. There we go. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Now let me actually get the code itself. Okay. Okay, let me make sure that the code goes through before I take off the cover. Hello, Saturn. Welcome to the stream. This is the second time that I tried to go live today. If you didn't see what happened and mod chat and everything, basically my camera was for a weird reason, like it was like lagging or something, and I didn't have the time to really sit and fix it, so I just had to restart the entire stream with the camera off. But I will get that fixed. I'm pretty positive I know what the problem is. It's a GPS tracking collar. I think they have different color types and sizes. I would also recommend getting your dog microchipped. True, very true. Reminder, friends, microchipping your pets is very important. Very important. What kind of photo was that? It was something that Shiver made for me in Gmod, and then I added text on top of it. Sorry, I'm lurking right now. I'm talking to my friend on Discord. No worries, still. If you want to lurk, that is completely fine. You do not have to apologize for that. I promise it's okay. I hope you enjoy your lurk. You're totally fine. I was just worried that people would be upset because genuinely I was in one of those moods today where I really wanted it on. I do most of the time. I wanted it on, and then it was like, actually, no, we're going to be in a bad mood today, and then it wouldn't act right. But thankfully, I've never encountered anybody in streams ever that's been mean to me about not having my camera on. Like, whatever my reason was that day, nobody has ever been mean to me about it in streams, thankfully. I think Animal Crossing characters in Gmod. I also, by the way, I'm going to do this now while we're talking about it, but your short about Bunny Day was really funny. I know Crazy hasn't been a mod for a while, but I still like to give her a shout out as well whenever I give it to y'all. Because, like, it's also a habit. Because we've done all 3 of them at the same time for, like, months now. You got McDonald's for having your interview? Yeah, Meg's had McDonald's today, too. Since we mentioned, I think I will go ahead if I can find them, grab the green mums. Just because it'll save me time to grow them now. Instead of, like, trying to, like, breed them later. Like, at least getting a couple so that way they can start to, like, spawn off of each other, if that makes sense. Like, I'll plant them close together so that way they start to grow more. Soon to go under anesthesia, I will get her chipped when she's ready. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna break what type of F5 tracking collar. They don't want her to accidentally choke herself to death when she escapes. Gotcha. Well, I think that's good then. I don't know what kind of fencing I'm gonna want for this island, so I'm gonna grab a couple of different types and then we'll just work with whatever we've got for the time being to get to 3 stars. I feel like though this picket fencing has a lot of potential, so I'm gonna get the green and black kind of in case I end up using a bunch of that. Okay, so I've got fencing, I've got all the green mums. I may as well get some of the other flowers too while I'm here. I told myself I really wanted to use black lilies in particular and black roses. I planted the red roses, so I was going to crossbreed black roses on my own. But now that I think about it, I could probably just dig those up. Actually, I guess I could just leave them until I get 3 stars and then dig them up. I'll come back later if I need to, but I mainly came here for the flowers and for the fencing. Get a little bit of these too. It was so good. The only thing I forgot was sweet and sour sauce for the fries. Sweet and sour sauce is amazing. It's not my favorite sauce from there because my favorite is the barbecue sauce that they have, but sweet and sour is definitely on my list of like my favorites in general. I got a McCrispy with extra pickles, fries with extra salt, and nuggets. Isn't the McCrispy their crispy chicken sandwich that was renamed to be the McCrispy? Secondly, didn't they also make a chicken Big Mac where it's like the concept of a Big Mac when instead of like beef, it's their McChicken patties? Because if that's what that is, that sounds scrumptious. Hot mustard is so underrated, a McDonald's employee. Ben loves their honey mustard, but does not like the hot mustard. And sometimes he'll ask for honey mustard and they give him hot mustard instead. And he gets really mad about it. But to be fair, I would be mad too, because hot mustard and honey mustard are very different things. I think they did a while ago, yeah. Well, if I get the chance to, I would love to try the chicken Big Mac, because that sounds so good. Was it good? I had a quarter pounder with cheese. I've never tried the McCrispy or the chicken Big Mac. I have to give her a bath as she got out to the backyard. We have a doggy door in the back for the others, and found a muddy puddle and rolled all in it. Well, time to give the escape artist a bath. If you want to lurk or like even have to leave the stream for the time being, that's okay, Callie. You know, do what you gotta do. Take care of your dog. I definitely get that though. Also, hey, anybody in chat that has a dog or has had a dog at some point in your life, has your dog ever rolled in doo-doo that they found in the yard? Because Willis has done that, and it drives me crazy. It's like she's a white dog, so her fur gets like extra stained, and it's nasty. Saturn, the word busting makes me laugh. I both love and hate that word because it's funny. Yes, I'm gonna chase my dogs. Both have done that. Willis does it, not constantly, but she does it like every now and then, and it really grosses me out. I've said it before, but we have a lot of strays in the area, and I think sometimes they pop in and out of our yard, and they'll just like do their business in the yard. That, and then we have stuff like possums and raccoons. We also have armadillos. So I'm pretty sure it's not even like hers. It's just like random animal doo-doo. Looks like I may be getting a new dog or kitty. I misread that at first. I thought you were asking me if you get one. I'm like, why are you asking me that? Like, of course you can, as long as you're interested and you have the means to take care of it. Like, the way that I thought you were asking me for permission or something. But let me know if you end up going through with it and send a picture on Discord. By the way, I thought about it, and Min will definitely be tolerated on this island, but I don't think I'll end up keeping her. She's very sweet, but I feel like the fact that she's super pastel kind of throws off the vibe a little bit for the island. I'm literally shaking with the same, and even my dad hasn't decided if he wants one yet. I really want him to get a cat because I've never had a cat before. You should get a cat. You should get a cat. I mean, of course, if you end up like, because I'm assuming you're going to a shelter or like a rescue place of some sort. I feel like where most people go. Of course, though, I feel like it's always best to just go there without something set in mind in particular, and then whichever animal you're most drawn to is what you should get, because that's what my sister and I do, because we both adopted cats before, and we try to go in with it without having one set in mind, and then we just pick whichever one that we're most drawn to. That's what I did with Luna. Though I definitely will say I am low-key team cat. Yeah, I will get a cat too. I've always grown up with dogs, which I love. I love dogs, but I want to be a cat mom. You should be. You know what? All of our cats can be cousins. I'm declaring that. They're gonna be long distance cousins. putting all these next to each other now. I do have fun sometimes. Me too. It's so fun to look at them. Also, Loki, have you guys ever like really looked into the names of rescue cats and rescue dogs too? It's not just cats, it's dogs too. They sometimes have the weirdest names. Oh my gosh, so true. I want an orange cat to be the crooked cousin. You should. I feel like I could see you with an orange cat. I'm pretty sure Froggy Crossing has 2 cats. One's orange and one's black, and I believe their names are Peach and Pepper. Bruno and Peanut are actually brother and sister. So they would be siblings, but then the rest of the cats in question, like all of our cats would be their cousins. I doubt the rating has gone up a whole bunch, but I'm gonna go check anyways just because I feel like it. I used to walk to the animal shelter in my hometown since I lived there and took the dogs out for fun. I mean, I'm sure they loved that, you know, getting some human interaction. I can't look at cats in shelters because then I'll start crying and want to adopt them. Me. Literally me. I keep seeing relationship goals TikToks, but they're just orange and black cats. I mean, I feel like black cats and orange cats are some of the best cats. Of course, like, I love my own cat, so don't think that's me saying that I don't love her, because of course I do. I love and cherish my cat. But I feel like in the past, some of my favorite cats that I've interacted with have been black cats or orange cats. Does that make sense? I hope that came off the way that I meant for it to. Tomorrow's Molly's birthday? Happy early birthday, Molly. I mean, I know she doesn't understand what that means, but happy early birthday. Luna's birthday already passed. It was in January. She'll be 7. That means that she was 4 whenever Luna was born, and she was just a little kitten. That's so cute. Pet Finder is such an amazing website. I've used Pet Finder before. My cousin also used Pet Finder to find her cat, Archie. She has 2 cats. She has one black cat named Oliver, and then a cat that I think is barely a year old. His name is Archie, and Oliver is the very anxious cat that apparently is constantly licking off his fur because he's so anxious. And then Archie's the cat that wants to play with everybody at all times, and even if they don't want to play with them, he'll just try to play with you anyways. I just wondered, did I miss anything? Amazing. I love mushrooms. Hello, Douglas. Welcome to the stream. Not really. We've just been vibing. We've been planting some flowers. I autofilled a villager. So I'm trying to get to 3 stars on this island. My eldest dog is turning 14 in May. I'm literally going to cry tears. Are you going to cry tears on my birthday in May? I'm just messing with you. It's okay. I feel like time has been zooming by lately. Like, I feel like April just started. It's the 10th already? Like, excuse me? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean my birthday is next month? Hello? Your dog is older than my dog, but like, I felt that same way lately. Like, it makes me emotional thinking about how old Willis is getting. And it's gonna look kind of ugly, but hear me out. I have to put down random fencing, do whatever I can to up the rating. So Island's gonna be a little crusty for the time being, but it will be fixed later once I get to 3 stars. So don't judge me. Don't judge the island. I don't know if y'all heard that, because my computer just made a little noise saying that there was an update available for something. So I hope y'all didn't hear that. If you did, I'm so sorry, because it was probably loud. There's a blonde cat named Marty. I'm dead. Wait, is that a reference to something? And yeah, this month has been flying by. I feel like low-key, every island goes through a very brief, ugly stage whenever you're trying to get to 3 stars. Because it gets so frustrating where you're willing to do anything to your island just to get to 3 stars. Unlurk just for a moment. Welcome back, Stella. I feel kind of faint. I would definitely lay down then, if you have somewhere safe to lay down. And maybe tell somebody in your family so that way they're aware of it and they can help you. I don't know what that would do to put your head between your knees, but I mean it might. I don't know. Oh wait, what did it say? Oh yeah, that's probably not a very nice thing to say. I wouldn't say that, Callie. Marty was returned? That reminds me, this made me so sad for this cat, but I literally, I'm on TikTok way too often, I'm sorry. I make a lot of references, but this was another one that I saw, and this cat was returned to an animal shelter by the person that had adopted it, and it was literally, the cat was only adopted for 24 hours, and was returned because apparently they were too cuddly, and the new owner was upset that they wanted to cuddle all the time. And I'm like, how is that a reason to return a cat? Like, the cat's grateful and it's happy that it has a home and a family, and you're gonna return it just because it wants to snuggle you? Like, that's awful. Like, of course it wants to snuggle you. It loves you and it's grateful that it has a home. Didn't remind me literally of panic moments about it. I do too when I think about that kind of stuff for too long. I understand. I'll return to the shelter, then readopted out. I don't get, I mean, I feel like sometimes it's still sad, but sometimes I feel like there are valid reasons that it happens, but it's still sad either way. I saw that, Lexi. Hello, Raiders, welcome in. How are you? I am so sorry that I have my sub-only mode on at the moment, if that slowed you down at all, but welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? Did you have fun? I unfortunately had to turn my camera off. I was live earlier and then I had technical issues, so I had to restart and turn it off. So I'm sorry about that, but welcome in. How was your stream? How are you guys? I'm trying to get my island to 3 stars, so it's going through a bit of an ugly phase at the moment while I do that, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you just do what you gotta do in Animal Crossing. We had a great time. I'm so glad. Also, did you end up finding a map? And if you did, what airport color did you have? Like, what's your flower? I have to know, because I was kind of lurking while you were resetting and I was making my thumbnail. Thank you for the raid, everyone. If you cannot say, I do want to say I completely understand. No worries at all. I appreciate the love and support. Also, Januki, please make sure that you take care of yourself. You know, post-streamer self-care. Thank you, everyone. You all are so sweet. Also, hey, here's my map if you wanted to see. My island is Nightshade. I still keep forgetting to make a command for it. But my island is going to be Poison Core. And the way that I explain that is, think an oil spill, like what an oil spill is and what that does. But instead of oil, it's poison. And I have some of the filters that I need already, but not all of them. There's a lot that I need to get rid of at the moment. I'm subscribed to your channel. Thank you for subscribing. Anybody that's subscribed, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't even think I know those details. Oh, cherries and cosmos, though, I remember that. I have pears as my native fruit, which I really wanted for this island, and then blue for the airport color. I didn't originally want blue, but we had to compromise, because literally it took me over 2 hours that stream just to find a map that had pears. It was crazy. So the island name, thank you. It was suggested by somebody in the chat because Nightshade is the name of an incredibly poisonous plant, and I thought that was cool. Sugar Tanuki, Longman. No, you're good, it's okay. I feel really bad about that. I've started keeping that on because it acts like a really good buffer for the bots, but I do feel bad whenever it slows people down from coming in. I'm so sorry. But I do really appreciate your love and support today, y'all. If you can't stay, I totally understand. You are more than welcome to if you would like to. Blue, it's blue. The blue is really pretty, but I was ideally hoping for a green airport or even a yellow one. You know? I'm finishing my hard mode island on the 8th April, and I'm starting my island again for normal play. I did hard mode for a little while, and then it started to feel a little bit too restrictive, so I stopped doing it. But it was really fun for the time being. I'm not putting this in any particular area or pattern, by the way. I'm just trying to scatter random things across the island to get to 3 stars. So, it's a little crusty, but you do what you gotta do. Green would have been perfect. Green would have been amazing for it, and I was really upset because anytime that I found one that had a green airport, it had the wrong fruit or, like a weird map. Thank you again, everyone who came in for the raid. I really do appreciate that. What are the rules for this chat and when you go live? Oh, I have a command for that. I do also feel like it's worth adding in regards to age. Remember, friends, if you're underage, please don't share your specific location or something that could hint at your age, because that's really not safe. It's really not safe. Aside from that, just, be nice, be respectful. You know what time it is? 5:12. Unless that was, like, about something that you're trying to tell me. Let's see, hello, virtual hangout, welcome in. Oh, wait, you're making the dream nest. I was like, I thought you were actually asking what time it was for me. I was like, it's 5:12? I'm not doing island tours at the moment, but I'm hoping to do them either towards the end of this week or sometime next week. Oh, by the way, Raiders, if you're still here, we were talking about something earlier, and I want to know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I say this. Did you guys play with those shrink-eating toys when you were a kid? Like those things that you would like draw on, and then you could like make it super tiny, and it was like plastic or something? I did a poll about this earlier, and a good amount of people remembered shrink-eatings, but not everybody. And I was curious, do you guys remember shrink-eatings? Because I do. You do? Okay, I'm glad I'm not like insane and the only person that remembers those. I loved shrink-eatings. They were a vibe. I never had them, but I wanted them so badly from the commercials. I used to like make little keychains out of them. They were really fun. I love them. I did too. Yes, you bake them in the oven to shrink them. That's what I remember doing. I feel like I vaguely remember like drawing on them or something, and then they would shrink. But I also could be remembering wrong, because that was forever ago. There was that. And what else did we talk about? There's a shrink-eating song in the commercials. Did you guys also use, wait, what's the word? Not me forgetting this is something I wanted to ask about it. Oh, wait, now I remember. Do you guys remember zoo pals, like the plates, like the animal plates? Like they'd be like zoo animals. Like you'd have like a pig plate or like a dog plate. Somebody should make a zoo pal themed island. You absolutely could draw or color pre-made designs for baking. I feel like I remembered that, but honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if I was wrong. Because to be fair, that was a very, very long time ago. Guys, oh my goodness, blast to the past. Okay, I'm glad they all remember a lot of the same things as I do, because sometimes I'll ask people like, hey, do you remember XYZ? And then I'm the only one that remembers it, and I feel like I'm going insane. It's been uploaded. Is it in the Dreamers channel, or are you saying that you just now made it? No, I have a Zoo Pal theme song stuck in my head. It's okay, I do too. We can have it stuck in our heads together. By the way, mods, next time that I stream Stardew Valley, I need one of you to remind me about something so I might forget. I told Januki in the stream that whenever my chickens lay another egg, I'm gonna name one Januki. Because I swear, I thought she had made a post saying that you wanted a bunch of people to name their chickens after you, so I'm going to. Didn't you make a post about that? I'm gonna name a chicken Januki. Oh yeah, oh, you just made it. Gotcha, gotcha. I know what you mean. I feel like this honestly looks kind of cool, like having the zigzag green fencing. I mean, it probably won't seem like that forever, but for the time being, it looks kind of cool. I really did a Januki on every farm. I knew I remembered seeing something like that, but also, like, could you imagine if I didn't and I had, like, thought that I did? That'd be so embarrassing. You'll have lots of chicken siblings, though. You'll also have duck siblings and a rabbit sibling. It's gonna be a grand old time. I think what I want to do is find places, these two little scraps of fencing, those two small piles, and then go check again. I really don't think the rating's gone up much, because I know she keeps telling me to add more, like, buildings and more bridges. It probably hasn't gone up, but it's worth checking. This is like a party. It really is. You'll have a sibling named Hennifer, a sibling named Drumstick. Didn't we also name a chicken Nico? I feel like we did. And then we have the rabbit named Dustin. There's lots of animals. Wait, what are they talking about? I have to be nosy. What are they talking about? Oh. Not me being called out for not talking to my villagers. Wow, okay. Okay. I really don't think it's gone up a whole lot, but it's worth trying. And while I'm here, actually, I might change my island tune. I'm pretty sure that doesn't affect your island rating, but I kind of want to update it anyways, because why not? Okay, it figures. Because the main thing she's telling me about is she wants, like, more stuff built. So I don't think what I'm doing was helping very much, but I know it's important for the island rating, so I was kind of just doing it anyways. I'm gonna lurk a bit to do some notes, but I'll be listening, so let me know if you need or anything. Love you so much. I love you too. Hope you enjoy your lurk. Appealing scenery. I literally just added a bunch of fencing and flowers, but go off. I just added a bunch of fencing too, and she just told me to add more fencing. What does she want? This whole stream is gonna be about appeasing Isabel. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the island tune, so I don't have to come back later to do it. Isabel says no, right? She's not gonna tolerate any of our nonsense. I can't tell if I want to make this a song reference to something, or if I just want to make up my own tune that sounds pretty. I think I'm gonna make up something random and see if it sounds nice. I almost said smells nice. Okay, does that sound good? Watch this sound absolutely atrocious. It probably does. But I'm gonna try anyways. Play that one more time, because honestly it wasn't as bad, but I feel like if the last note was lower, it would sound better. I just set my tone to look at ripped off by the door. I'm so sorry. That sounds, I'm cringing thinking about that. I am so sorry. That's gotta be so painful. I am so sorry. As soon as you can though, I would definitely recommend disinfecting that and then putting some sort of bandage on it. Yeah, definitely disinfect that ASAP. I am so sorry. That sounds awful. Alright, now the Dream This has been uploaded to the Dream This channel. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but whenever I get around to doing the Dream This Visit stream, are you going to submit that, Dream Dress? Because last time I did an Island Visit stream, it was just dodo codes, but the next one I think is just going to be for Dream Dresses. The dodo code one was fun though, because then you guys got to give me like a guided tour. She said she wants more fencing this time, so I'm going to give her what she wants. I have plenty of fencing. Wait, I forgot, I have a campsite builder. Do we want to go see who it is? Should we visit together? It'll be like a journey. It's that with the green shore island that I made a while back. I mean, I'm okay with visiting either one, so whichever one that you decide that you want to submit, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna go see who's in the campsite, but I'm like low-key kind of scared. No comment. I feel bad. He made the little question mark sound. He was confused when I left. I feel bad now. I mean, I don't really like him, but I still feel bad. Okay, now back to what I was actually doing with the fencing. The pain is unbearable. You feel like you're dying from the pain I'm experiencing. No, I've experienced it before. Not for the same reason, because it happened a different way for me. No, but I completely understand. I've had that happen to me too in a slightly different way. I get it. I really do. It's not a fun time. As I said though, I would definitely recommend disinfecting that as soon as possible. Yeah, disinfecting it, putting some ice on it will be in your best interest. The way it happened to me though, I low-key kind of want to tell the story, but only if you guys want to hear, because like I know it's like kind of a gross topic. So if nobody wants to hear that, I will not be offended. Okay, put some down here. I'm gonna go to a completely far away part of the island and add fencing up there too, and see if adding on various parts of the island helps. I feel like it should help. If you guys don't mind, this isn't just for I'm asking, I think this is for everybody to answer. I want a little bit of input from you guys. So this week is going to be a lot more focused on live streams. The past several weeks I've been focusing a lot on trying to get new videos and new shorts out, and that's been really fun. But this week I wanted to focus more on live streams, and like I'll still probably post some shorts and maybe in like a video, but I just want to focus on streams. The thing I need an input on though is I already posted a short today, and I know I'm gonna do part 2. But I can't decide if I want to have that post later today or like tomorrow, because the thing that I worked on today, or the short, it really doesn't take me but maybe like 20 minutes to put together. And so I could easily make part 2 and get part 2 out today. So my question is, should I have that posted today or tomorrow? I'm like, I want to hear it. That's okay. Not offended. I figured. It's okay. Don't have island tour to visit. I have a dream desk on the community page and in a video, so I hope it enjoy. Oh wait, Holly, do you have a channel? I can't see from here because I'm streaming, but do you have a channel? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that should work. I was grabbing a link and I was also subscribing, so hold on. There we go. Sorry that took me a hot second. I've done any gaming videos yet. Only my first Animal Crossing video, which was the test of doing gaming videos. You're good though. There we go. That took me a hot second. You have to do that. Thank you very much. Of course, you're welcome. I'm gonna put some fencing up here, but I forgot that we left this patch of weeds up here. So let me just clear some of that real quick. Well, by the way, I think earlier you asked about my schedule when I go live, and I don't think I answered. I just realized. I'm so sorry. Here. I don't think I ever answered your question. I'm so sorry. It changed a lot from week to week, so I would definitely recommend keeping an eye on the community tab and or in the updates channel on Discord if you decide to join. It gets posted both places though, so if you don't join, that's okay. You can access the schedule in the community tab too. I'm going to capture cards soon. Hopefully so the quality of the video will be better as I did it on my phone. Capture cards are definitely really helpful. The only thing is though, a lot of them are really pricey. I'm sure there's some cheaper ones out there. Mine I got pre-used, like pre-owned from somebody else. Thankfully though, it was in perfect condition. It had been used, but like there's nothing wrong with it. So I bought a used one because it was cheaper. I'm making a greenhouse on my own with the same glass panels. I'm terrible at terraforming. I'm really bad at terraforming too. It's okay. We're in this together. To be fair though, terraforming is hard. I feel like I haven't talked about crochet in a while. Does anybody here crochet? Or have you ever crocheted anything? Because I have a question for you guys. What advice would you give for me on starting a new series for Animal Crossing videos and maybe stream? Not sure yet, but what do you like doing a speed build? I'm thinking of doing step by step. People do speed builds in a couple of different ways. It really just depends on the person's preference. So what I would recommend is trying speed builds out in a couple of different ways and seeing what you personally vibe with the most. I used to just do them where it was only music and the footage was sped up. But now I tend to do them where there's at least a little bit of talking in the beginning, but there's also music in the background. And then sometimes the speed builds will also have talking throughout the entire video, but sometimes it's just in the beginning. I usually do it one of those two ways depending on my mood and how much time I have to work on something. I love watching crochet. I enjoy crocheting, but the thing is, I'm really bad at it. And I was gonna say, I've noticed through videos that I've watched and through my own experience, I feel like crocheting with thinner yarn looks and feels more difficult than crocheting with thicker yarn. Because I've seen videos of people crocheting with really thick, fluffy yarn, and I swear it looks so much easier somehow. Apparently it's not supposed to be easier, it's supposed to be harder, but it looks so much easier to me. And like, I want to try it with thicker yarn because I feel like it would help. It's supposed to be harder that way, but I swear it looks easier to me. I'm only doing time-lapse videos with music. If that's what you vibe with the most, then I would go ahead and do that. In regards to topics, it's like a general piece of advice I would give to anybody that's just starting out. In regards to your videos, pick like a niche, like a category of things you're interested in posting, and then keep an eye on social media for that category. You know, keep an eye on what's trending, and then whenever something starts to trend, making content for whatever that thing that's trending should help your channel. That's what I would say. Like, you'll often notice, for example, I play Disney Dreamlight Valley. I don't stream it a ton, but I stream it sometimes. And whenever there's an update out, you'll generally probably see me stream it, and that's because it's being searched more often because it's been updated recently. I did a lot of terraforming on my own, lots of trees and water full, oh, the trees and water, because it's forest core. I get gotcha. I don't know what kind of bridge I want to do. I haven't thought about that yet. What bridges I feel like will be best for this island. I mean, what's the word? Oh, the suspension bridge. Yeah, I feel like a suspension bridge could be good, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the log bridge, suspension bridge, stone, wooden, brick, iron, red zen, and then just the normal zen. I feel like the zen bridge could be good too, but I feel like for this island, I feel like a suspension bridge would look good. I'll probably go with that. That means the other bridge is gonna have to be redone. You think stone bridge? The stone bridge could be good too. These two bridges I'm thinking about. I'm gonna make that into a poll, by the way, because I'm very indecisive and I need help making a decision, so hold on a second. All right, there we go. Poll is up. You like the iron one? Oh, which one does that one look like? Oh yeah, that's the one with the blue railing. Great channel. If you don't know how to terraform, they explain it step by step on where place things, voice crossing to help people struggle with terraforming like I do. Terraforming is just hard in general. Our iPad dies so easily. Did it die already? Oh wait, were you taking notes on it? Somebody said you were taking notes earlier, so you were kind of lurking. I'm not getting rid of the other log bridge that's already on my island right away because I do need more bridges to up the island rating, but the second that I can, I'll probably remove it and then replace it with whatever bridge style that we decided to go with. Also, I think I hear my cat again. Oh, never mind. It's already 80% and I barely used it. I feel like iPhones are like that whenever they start to be considered outdated. My phone has been losing battery easily. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of phone do you have? Because maybe like, maybe it needs to be like upgraded or something. And I've noticed, like, particularly with iPhones, because I've always used them, is that the older they get, the faster their battery starts to run out. I need a new iPad, but I also need a new phone. Honestly, whichever one is more affordable is what I would go with. I'm struggling with the theme. Are you able to help me decide on what theme when I send another message with the new themes I'm thinking of? I can pick out one out of those, but also don't feel like you have to go with whatever my suggestion is. Like, I'm more than happy to pick one, but don't feel like you have to go with my suggestion. I promise it's okay if you don't. And thank you for the water reminder. I appreciate it. I just got some. I'm probably gonna end the poll really soon because I don't want to stay on the screen for like forever. Okay. Guys, random question, but do we think Meringue's nose is a tiny watermelon slice or a piece of strawberry? Because I can't tell. Thank you for liking it. I appreciate it. Liking the stream is free, so if anybody hasn't already, I'd appreciate it if you could. Thank you so much. I think in regards to where the bridges will be placed on this island, I think I want there to be one, not necessarily right by my house, but towards the bottom area. There's going to be one for that middle section of the river, and then at least one on the top. If I had more, and I honestly might, I'll try to put one somewhere in between all of those, because the river is a really specific shape. I don't know where I'm going to put this one, though. It would probably be smart of me to put it on the bottom, now that I think about it, because that's where I can mostly access right now. But I did also just put all this fencing here, so maybe not. I like opinions as I'm struggling. I've been on the fence about restarting, and I'm not sure if I would get burnt out from the start where you get 3 stars that takes ages to get. I'm always a supporter of restarting, so if you decide that you want to restart, I am in full support of that. You think watermelon, you think strawberry? I feel like it looks like both, but I feel like it would make a little bit more sense for it to be a strawberry, because I feel like you hear about strawberry meringue as a dessert, but you don't hear about like a watermelon meringue. But at the same time, it's shaped like a watermelon slice. I don't know where I want to put it, because the other bridge, the second that I have 3 stars, I'm getting rid of it. It's just here for right now. I don't know where I'm going to put it, though. Because I guess that one isn't a good enough spot where it allows you to access the other part of the island. So I guess if I wanted to, I could put it more on the upper area. And this will make sense in a second, but I feel like rivers that are up on cliffs like this, trying to put a bridge on that is, I feel like, at least mostly for aesthetic reasons, because it does look pretty. Like, if it lets me right now, this would look so pretty, I bet. I think it is gonna let me. Let me see. See, I feel like that's pretty to put one up, like, on a river that's on a cliff. Considering the river is uneven on both sides right here, I don't think it'll let me do it in this exact spot, but that would be cool if it did. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I do love a aesthetically pleasing bridge. That's literally the only reason I would put it up here, because it would look pretty. But I'm trying to decide which area that I want it on. My themes I'm thinking of: Spring Core, Fairy Core, City Core, Zen Core, Natural Core, Autumnal Core. I can't choose these, they're too good to choose. Maybe if you wanted to, you could do a split theme island where maybe like you could have it like diagonally split or like up and down split or side to side split. But one part of your island could be, let's say, Fairy Core, for instance, and the other part could be Spring Core. Considering we're in the springtime right now, I feel like it's a really good time to do Spring Core islands. So I feel like a split one of Fairy Core and Spring Core would be really pretty. It's up to you, though. I want to put an aesthetically pleasing bridge up here, but I don't know if I want to put it, like, here or on the other side. Welcome back, Shiver. I don't know if I want it here or on the other side. I think I'm going to put it here, actually. The other side it looks good, but I like how there's those two cliffs up there that make this secluded area of land in between. So maybe it can be like a cute little like secret spot that I can decorate later at some point when I have more stuff unlocked. I'm gonna just test this one more time. And also, if you did a split theme, it wouldn't necessarily have to be spring core and fairy core. I just suggested that because I feel like right now, since it's springtime, it would make a lot of sense. I'm gonna give him the bells that I have on hand, and then I'll get more out of the ADD. I'm gonna do that so then I'm not stressed about doing one type of theme. As I get stressed if I start on a theme and then I restart and then I change again, if that makes sense. No, you're good. That makes perfect sense. What days you upload or stream? In regards to whenever I upload, whether that be videos or shorts, shorts tend to go up at very random time. They don't really have a schedule for those. They just kind of go up whenever I have the ideas for them and I have the time to sit and post them. And then for videos, I try to always get at least one out per week. Sometimes more if I have the energy for it, but there's always at least one every week. And then for live streams, that changes from week to week. I always post a schedule in the Discord server and in the community tab to let everybody know whenever I go live that week. Why am I going over here? I meant to go to the ABD. Is it via the audio echoey? Sorry if I'm new on the channel, so I wasn't sure if the echoey is normal. Oh, it might be like slightly echoey occasionally, but that's because where I am in the office, I'm in the corner and there's a green screen behind me and it kind of like puts me in a little blocky corner of the room and that makes me kind of echo, especially because I'm by myself in here. But it shouldn't be like severe. If it's like really severe echo, that's a problem. But if it's only subtle and you kind of hear it sometimes, I would say that's because of like my little corner area in the room. So like, as long as it's not like cripplingly severe echo, then it's not necessarily an issue. Another thing is my mic is very, very sensitive to any kind of sound. So sometimes it's just a little too reactive to the sounds that it picks up. And it could probably cause echo. I don't remember how much the bridge costed, so I'm gonna go overboard and grab this many bells just to make sure I can pay for it. Now I can go pay it off. Yeah, I'm glad that I put it up there. That's a really cute spot. Okay, no worries. So I thought I was losing my mind for a second. Don't worry, it makes sense now. It's echoey. Yeah, until I get a new mic that's less sensitive, it's probably going to continue to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like half the fact that the mic is insanely sensitive and then half the fact that I'm cornered off into this one section of the room. So it just makes me kind of echo a little bit. I'm sorry. I would love to get a new mic right now, but everything is I can't talk. Everything is expensive and I don't have the extra funds for a new mic. With that being said though, I was already planning this ahead of time. But I'm running a poll right now in the community tab for everybody to pick out which game that I buy out of the options. Because this week I'm planning on streaming a brand new game that I've never streamed before. So if you're interested in giving your input on that, the poll is in the community tab. What's your native flower and fruit? My native flower is windflowers and my native fruit is pears. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm just not used to it. But it's like subtle, right? Like it's not like severe echo. Yeah, it's subtle. All right, cool. We're gonna continue to ignore the fact that the fencing I have to put around is in really random spots, because you do what you gotta do. You don't hear anything? It might be because of how subtle it is, but like, I wouldn't doubt it if it's there. Hello, I started playing Animal Crossing. Hello, Kit, welcome to the stream. How are you? And welcome to the community. So is Animal Crossing New Horizons your first Animal Crossing game, or like did you just get on Animal Crossing right now? I'm trying to get my island to 3 stars, and to do that, I have to just kind of scatter furniture and fencing and flowers on random parts of the island. And then later on when I get to 3 stars, I'll take it back down. It's not very cute at the moment, but it's okay. Sacrifices have to be made sometimes. I'm doing great. Yeah, New Horizons is my first man got me into it. I'm so glad that you're wait, you said you were doing great. I thought you said that you were liking it. Well, I hope that you're liking it. I just can't read or speak today, apparently. I hope you're having fun with it, though. I really do. I love Animal Crossing. What are the games like? Are they calm or scary or dark? I just wanted to ask so I can put into count my vote. So one of the games, Sunhaven, it's the way that I explained. It's like a farming sim. Like think Stardew Valley, but like with some of the details in it are very different. But like it's kind of sort of similar to Stardew Valley. And then Unpacking is a very relaxing organization-based game. You essentially will take on the life of somebody else who's moving, and you have to unpack all of that stuff, like take the items out of the boxes one by one and find places for them in the house. It's like a puzzle organization type game, and you can't move on to another room until you find a place for all the items. And then Cult of the Lamb, it's a little bit spookier than the other games. However, I wouldn't consider it full-on scary. It's just like a little spooky, a little witchy, depending on what you're into. Oh, because I'm a person on my own? Me whenever I see Chops, because I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't like him either, and I'm going to be honest about that. So that's how I feel when I see Chops. After I finish putting this fencing down, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and save in time travel so that way the bridge is fully built, and hopefully the island rating has been boosted. I've had Animal Crossing since New Leaf and City of Folk. Let's go to the city and New Horizons. I've played all the Animal Crossing games with the exception of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, because I just had no interest in that, but I played all the other ones. Because that Chops is a really hated villager in the Animal Crossing community. I believe he's a smug, and a lot of people don't like him. I put him on the beach. Oh, wait, are you saying it's like one of your starters was ugly? Is that that's what you're saying? How long do you normally go live for? I feel like on average, ever since I changed my schedule, I go for roughly 3 hours, give or take a little bit of time, because sometimes I'll go a little bit less or a little bit more. It just depends on the day and what I'm doing. But I'd say roughly 3 hours, give or take a bit of time. Your stream has brought me good luck. I'm really going to 3 stars. Congratulations, Carolyn. I'm so happy for you. Can we get some hype for Carolyn, please? That's amazing. Literally, getting to 3 stars should not be as hard as it is. Isabel is so picky. Like, so picky. It's crazy. But I'm happy for you, Fred. What hour are we up to now? Let me see. I've been live for 1 hour and 23 minutes. I would have been live for a little bit longer, but I had to restart the stream earlier from the technical difficulties I had with my camera, which is why it's off, unfortunately. I started like a day ago. Ooh, what native fruit do you have? Like, what fruit trees do you have on your island? What do we type for the hype? It's just like some general, it's like just a command that I have. And then you can type like hearts or like some like happy emojis. Like, it's not necessarily a certain designated message. Just like a hype command that we have for really to use for anything. I'm starting my new island tomorrow. I finally decided to do it. I hope you do. I hope you get whatever fruit that you want. I hope you get whatever airport you want. I hope it goes well for you. So exciting, Holly. Absolutely. Oh yeah, liking the stream is free. If you haven't already, that would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Which kid? I also have cherries. I think I had cherries on my first island. I feel like the fruit that I've had the least of actually is cherries. Wait, Mabel's on my island. Okay, perfect. I've been needing to talk to her so I can get her store on my island. Also, hey, a little bit off topic, but it's important. I need to mute the mic for just a moment. My boyfriend has pet dart frogs in the office, and he's just texted me letting me know that they really need to be misted. Like, you have to make their enclosures humid by misting it periodically, and they really need some water right now. So I'll be, like, muted for maybe, like, 10, 15 seconds, maybe even less than that, because they need to be misted. So I will be right back, I promise. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how long that was, but I tried to be quick. The animals just rely on the enclosures being really humid, so I had to go and mist it. Okay, what did it say? The command worked for me. Sometimes if people do it like at the exact same time or very close together, it might not work right away. My favorite is apples. I love the apples. It's 5,000 bells for clothing to get the shop, so you have to spend 5,000 bells. Gotcha. I usually just buy a bunch of random stuff and then hope that she asks to move in soon. You love dart frogs? He has the blue dart frogs. See, when I type the command, it doesn't work. It might have been because he did it close to the same time as somebody else. It's possible the high command is from mods and seal. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Try it again, Holly. If it doesn't work that time, let me know and I'll fix that. Because I don't think there's a cooldown on it, and it should be available for everybody to use. And if it's not, then I will fix that. Okay, there we go. Are you using Cover Islands? I use them a lot. Admittedly, I do use them a lot. But whenever I use them on stream, I always cover the code out of respect for the island owner. Like, I feel like, wait, what's wrong, Stella? I'm so sorry. There we go. Yeah, I think you might have just done it at the same time as somebody else, but I'm glad it works. Timmy or Tommy? I'm gonna be honest, I never know which one of them is which until I talk to them and their name tag starts, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to buy something so that way it'll boost the fact that I can get her. I'll get that, sure. I like Tommy, I like both Timmy and Tommy, they're both cute. They both are cute. I don't know, excuse me, oh my goodness. I don't know who my favorite would be though. I'm not gonna wear or use any of these, but I'm just buying a bunch of it so that way I can get it over with and get Mabel's shop as soon as possible. I don't even know why I'm buying the cheaper ones. I think it's just a matter of you have to spend a certain amount of bells to get it. I'm just really anxious for no good reason. Like, nothing important is going on in my life that's stressing me out either. Well, I hope that it stops soon. Being anxious is no fun. Oh, okay, you retract that. I'm so sorry. I read that before it got retracted. I apologize. But I hope that you feel better soon, Stella. I really hate being college surrounded by people who don't act their age. I don't know what happened, but I hope that you're okay too. I think I need to buy a few more items. Some of the commands have cooldowns and some of them don't. It just depends on the specific command. Well, actually, I think there's something I can do where the hug command works for everybody, but let me see. Hold on. Hold on just a second. It should work when I do that. Someone got referred to the counseling center because they've been posting some concerning stuff and they were mad about it. I've encountered that kind of thing before, and it's unfortunate, but that whoever that is, I hope they're okay. I hope that they heal from whatever is maybe troubling them. I wish them good energies. You know? I wish everybody the good energies. I'm gonna have to go as soon as nearly midnight. I'll still be here for a couple minutes more than I have to go. That's okay, Holly. If you've got to go, I completely understand. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Okay, I feel like that had to have been enough bells. It has to be. I'm gonna check my rating again. I don't think it's gone up, but we can try. We can try and see. It's still 2 stars. Figures. I think the main issue right now, I put a good amount of fencing. I put some flowers, like a couple different kinds of flowers. There's 2 bridges. I have enough villagers. I think it's just a matter of they want Able Sisters put on my island. I have math quiz tomorrow and I'm excited. Oh, do you like math? Like, is it one of your favorite subjects, or do you feel like you're good at it? Math was, unfortunately, always my least favorite in school, but that was mainly because I struggled a lot. Not because it was boring necessarily. I just struggled with it a lot, and it kind of ruined it for me. I know, but I get too addicted sometimes that I want to stay at the end to see what happens. It's addicting Animal Crossing streams. I'm like, 1 more hour, and then it's like 2 hours later. I'm like that too, but I always like lurk and stream hop. If you've never heard that term before, stream hopping just means that you'll constantly pop in and out of various streams, like almost at the same time, just so that we can support multiple people at once. Or if you can't decide who to watch. By that, what do you need bells for? I was mainly choosing it to fund the bridges. At the moment, I need Ables for the island. Not the SpongeBob narrator voice. The way that I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what else to work on my island. I planted flowers, I did the fencing, and they really want Able Sisters, but I can't get her store right away. Like, I think I'd have to wait until next time she came over. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the stream. You're putting out random items. I haven't yet, but I will. I've even got 2 bridges, so I think I probably just need Able Sisters. So I'm gonna get miscellaneous first, that I have at least a little bit, and put some of that out and see if that maybe does anything. None of this furniture is gonna look good together outside, but you know what? It's okay. You do what you gotta do in Animal Crossing. I'll be uploading the dream test tomorrow. You can come visit anytime. Yeah, totally. I still don't know when exactly it's going to be, but I would love to do a Dream Test visit stream soon if you'd like to submit it for that. Fan lets me use her island, and she has a lot of flowers. I want to borrow some. I have a lot of, not a lot, but I've been getting mine from the treasure island I go to, but thank you for offering. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, so I wasn't sure what you like to be called, so I'm hearing you say, no, you're fine. My name is Lexi, or you can call me Lex or Lexi Lynn Star. Either one, I'll answer to any of them. I don't really have a preference. And I also use she, they pronouns. So again, this is a not cute, but you do what you gotta do to get to 3 stars. Okay, thank you. Of course you're welcome. I'll have to update my dream list soon. You should work on your island. I say this is an outdoor bench, but this looks like a miniature ping pong table to me. Like that is not a bench. That is a miniature ping pong table. The entire time of our island is just flower. That's how islands always start out, but with weeds. Like, they'll just be drenched in weeds everywhere. I'm gonna go talk to Isabel one more time, and then I think I'm gonna save and time travel and hope that Mabel stops by again soon. Because I need the Able sisters on this island really badly. Like, really badly. Okay, it's still 2 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get Mabel to come back within the next couple of days of time traveling. Because I feel like, considering I think I spent around 5,000 bills-ish just now when I was buying stuff from her, so I feel like she should offer to build her store. And if not, then soon-ish, hopefully. Well, Isabel's saying to decorate, but she keeps changing her advice every time I talk to her. I'm certain I've put down enough fencing to put in a couple of different areas. I've used a lot of it. I have hybrids on the island. I have villagers. I have the 2 bridges. I don't think any of those really are the issue at this point. I think it's just a matter of getting the store put down and probably a little bit more furniture. I only have 1 switch to my second island I'm going to make. Once that is done, I'll have to get rid of the forest core island as I don't have a second switch. That will be a sad moment when it comes. I'm sorry to hear that, Holly. Fine, I think too. Are you sure? I mean, I have the bells to be able to pay for one if it's needed. I could do that. We'll see. We're gonna ignore that I'm at the end of April because I've been time traveling a lot. We're gonna ignore that. I'm back, Lexi. Welcome back, Elizabeth. I think so. I'd put out lots of them on my island. I feel like whenever she recommends that you need more infrastructure to boost your rating, I think that's just like a general way of saying like, hey, maybe try adding more bridges, more inclines, more buildings. Like, I think it just means like structures of any sort. Like, it's like a general term. May it has like 3 million bells. Fun fact, if anybody happens to not already know, a very easy way to get more bells. This will particularly help if you have Nintendo Online, but selling stacks of gold nuggets gets you a lot of bells very, very quickly. No, quote me on that, you're good. Sending the vibes that you get 3 stars. Thank you, because I need the good vibes. Oh, and turnips help too. The only thing is, I've never really used that because I've never had a good turnip price in my entire life. Ever. But if you're able to access an island that has good turnip prices, you could do that. I have 5 million bills. I don't know how many I have at the moment, but it's definitely enough to pay for like a bridge or an incline right now if I decide to add another one to help me get to 3 stars. Yeah, gold nuggets, royal crowns, turnips are all very good ways of getting money in this game. My number 1 way to get bells in Animal Crossing New Leaf, so not New Horizons, but with New Leaf, the one on the 3DS, my way of getting money, so if anybody still plays that and you're interested, my best advice for getting bells in that game is whenever it's nighttime, go over to Tortimer's Island and make sure that you have your net with you. Don't carry anything else. Well, actually, you can have a fishing rod with you too. But have like fishing rod, a net, and try to catch a bunch of beetles off of the trees, and then try to catch some sharks. Because selling sharks and beetles in bulk gets you a lot of bells in New Leaf. She's still here! Love that. I have 32,000 bells in my forest ground, but tomorrow I'm gonna have 0. It be like that. It really do be like that sometimes. I'm trying to relax by playing Scrabble. I haven't played Scrabble in like years, probably. Wait, your Switch stand came with a little like kickstand thing on the back of it? Is that what you mean? That happened to Ben a couple of times, but you should be able to pop it back in. Yeah, right, exactly. You should be able to pop it back in. Okay, I guess I haven't spent enough money with her? That's good that you have spoken with your family members about it so they know what. Oh, wait, did I miss it? Wait, did I miss a message? Wait, what? Wait, did I miss a message from? Wait, what? I feel like I missed something. water goes up my nose. Or like, have you ever been drinking something, doesn't matter what it is, but have you ever been drinking something and the teeny droplet of it goes down the wrong way and then you spend what feels like forever just coughing? I guess I have to wait for her to pop back into my island again. Tomorrow maybe, if I'm lucky. Okay, I think since I know it'll count as infrastructure and she's been asking about infrastructure, I think I'm gonna have something built and in time travel yet again, see if that helps. I would love to have Abel, so I know that really helps too, but Mabel's just not asking me yet, and I've got to at least try something to see if that helps. Stella, did you send a message, by the way, about something that happened? Because I feel like I missed something. What time is your next stream today? It's midnight for me, so it's Tuesday for me. So my next stream will be Tuesday, so tomorrow for me, today for you, but my next stream will be Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Time. I copied you in on the message, Stella, don't worry. But like, I feel like I missed a message from Stella because I'm a little bit confused as to what's being talked about. I think I will go ahead and get an incline built because I do. Right, incline or a bridge actually. I'm not sure which one. But I guess getting one built could help with the rating. Let's look at the inclines and see if I can find any that I feel like speak to me. That would look good with the theme because we've decided that suspension bridges will be the bridges for this island. I'm not sure about what incline I would use. I feel like it's got to be one that would look good with the suspension bridges. I'm thinking, I mean, I feel like I almost always use the natural ramps, but I feel like the natural ramp or the log staircase would be good. I feel like the log staircase in particular would really match the suspension bridge. I was hoping that early start for the confusion, anxiety issues being, oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was a little bit lost for a moment. You got those recommendations. How are you? Hello, Twister. Welcome to the stream. I'm good. How are you? I was in the middle of typing a poll, so I didn't see that right away. I'm sorry, but welcome in. Hope you're good. I'm trying to pick out what incline I want for this island. We're doing literally whatever possible to get this island to 3 stars. And it's kind of a struggle at the moment. Oh my gosh, I can't type any of this correctly. There, finally got that typed. I swear I was really struggling to type that correctly for some reason. So which incline do we think matches the suspension bridge correctly? The log one or the natural one? Where do you get your overlays from? In the past, I've made my own starting soon screens before, so depending on what era of my channel you're referring to, sometimes I make them on my own and sometimes I buy them off of Etsy. So it's like a little bit of both depending on which overlays you're talking about. Hello, Fairy, welcome in. I'm working on tearing my island down and restarting for the 2nd time. I am always in full support of resetting. I love resetting. It is so much fun. I really don't know what it means if that message is for me. My name is on the screen. That's cool. I just noticed that a minute ago. Oh, yeah, it is on the recent subscribers tab. Also, I'm very dehydrated, so give me just a second, please. By the way, anybody who is new here, I feel like I would typically have my camera on, but it's in a silly little mood today, and it was glitching earlier, having some problems, so we had to turn it off. But it would normally be on. I think I'm gonna have to agree with the majority of people that are voting for log. I would normally do natural, because I feel like that would look good too, but I feel like log would complement the appearance of the suspension bridge just a little bit more. Are you guys excited for Sabotage League? I don't think they've announced the date and time for the final episode of this season, but it should be happening somewhat soon. I think right now Kato and May are just trying to find a time they're both free to have it done at the same time. But are you guys excited? I'm excited. I love watching Sabotage League. Love to do my own thing. Have the best day ever. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I don't know where I'm going to put this incline, but we're going to find somewhere for it. Would it let me put it here? It probably wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, to answer your question, sometimes I make my own overlays, but what I have on currently, I bought in a pack off of Etsy. Though in the past, I've made multiple of my own. I've made my own starting soon screens, BRB screens, and ending screens several times. And then again, sometimes I buy them. Because periodically, like every couple of months, I like to switch it up so that way it feels refreshed and nothing feels too repetitive. Yeah, just depending on the month. Sometimes I have my own personal stuff that I make, and sometimes I buy it. It just depends. I want to kind of put it here, but the fencing's in the way that I put down earlier to get to 3 stars. If you know, then that helps. Well, Stella, I need to share that recipe for the cake I made. It's so good. Wait, what kind of cake was it again? It's okay. How do you make your own? I use a mixture of Photoshop and Adobe After Effects. I also sometimes use a bit of Sony Vegas as well. I don't know where I want to put this. I don't normally use the log staircases, but low-key, it's really pretty. I don't know why I don't use it more. It's a chocolate sour cream pound cake. Wait, why would there be sour cream in it? I mean, I'd be willing to try it, but why is there sour cream in it? Eating my comfort food right now. Are you able to put the links in the chat for me? I don't know how to spell the last one you said. There are programs that you hack it. I can type them for you, but I can't put links. It's because they're programs that you've got to go and buy to use. But I can type them for you. There we go. Okay, thank you. Of course you're welcome. If you want to maybe screenshot that so you can look it up later. A lot of baking uses sour cream. It's super moist, but does it taste like sour cream? That's what I need to know. Oh, mozzarella sticks. Oh, I love mozzarella sticks. We tried to buy ones from the grocery store to make at home, but those tasted kind of weird. I prefer the ones that are from Sonic. I don't know where I'm going to put this incline, you guys. Especially because I need to be taking into account there's going to be a terraforming stream whenever I unlock terraforming. And I'm going to be terraforming a biohazard symbol onto the island. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off, but I'm going to make it work. I need to make sure this incline isn't in the way. So for right now, we're trying to find somewhere to put this incline. The mozzarella sticks, no, it tastes like chocolate cake. Well, I'm glad you can't taste the sour cream then, because that would be nasty. Where is it exactly on the island? Let me see, pull up the map. You see in the middle where there's the curvature of the river and then there's that little pond in the middle? I think whenever I unlock terraforming, I'm probably going to put the symbol into that area. I feel like it makes the most sense, and then everything else will be built around it, like build-wise and house-wise. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and do it there. So that means wherever this incline gets placed, it needs to be like on the edges by these cliffs. So I guess I could go right here because I tried this earlier. I'm know what to do on my island anymore. I have a neighborhood, I just don't know what to do. Wait, speaking of that, you just reminded me, I think I was gonna do a neighborhood too on this island. Yeah, I was gonna put it in the top left area. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I have to move all of the houses. Probably something for April Fool's. I thought we shared that messages for April Fool's. Sorry, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. You can always use voice crossing on YouTube to help come up with a theme. I haven't checked out that channel, but I will. Another thing, whenever I can unlock terraforming, I need to fix the edge of this water a little bit so that way it's not as much of a tight squeeze whenever you try to go up the incline. But why am I going over here? I have to pay it off. And then I'll go get the rest out of the APD. Okay, I don't know how much is left after donating all of my bells, but I need to go get more. I really, really want to do a Pokemon Island where I can draw Pokemon and people have to find the person with the most Pokemon win. You should do that! I think you should. That would be fun. That'd be a fun summer island to do. Wait, do I have... I don't have a slingshot with me. Okay, never mind. I think Animal Crossing should do a Pokemon crossover like they did with Sanrio. Oh, and make like Pokemon villagers? I feel like if they would do that, and I could see it happening, I feel like it would be with the next Animal Crossing game, to be honest. And the reason that I say this is because, you know, they've made it very clear they're already done with this game and updating it. But I could definitely see it happening in the future. In the future, when I make my, if you like any of my builds on my own, you can borrow them. You can credit if you want to. I don't mind if you don't. The option is there for you. I don't know if I will, but thank you for offering. I appreciate it. It's really unfair. They did a collab with Mario, but not Pokemon. Show some respect. I mean, I'm sure they're well aware that Pokemon's one of their really, really popular series in their community. Pokemon themed builders would be super cute. Imagine a Piplup villager. That would be adorable. I'm so glad I put it here. Look how pretty this is. I mean, it's not going to be super cutesy for forever because this item is going to be poison core. But I feel like a little build back here with the poison would be fun. Or maybe, and I remember who said this, but what if you suggested that whenever I get Rattle on the island, that he could be the doctor that's trying to find a cure for the poison? And maybe I can put Rattle's house back here, and this can be like the doctor's office / like Rattle's house. That would be so cute. But then again, I also said that I was going to do a neighborhood. I might just put Rattle's house back there anyways, because I love that idea. And maybe his house, because he's the doctor, he has like a more secluded house on the island. Also, not me forgetting where I put my incline. Embarrassing. If Pokemon builders would be adorable, just imagine seeing a little Pikachu rolling around, or like a Piplup villager. I'll post all the time on my YouTube channel every now and then. I just struggle with lots of pain and when I feel like it's just a chill channel. Thanks for subscribing. Of course, you're welcome. I do want to say that I think I want to stop mentioning it now, but the only reason that I say that is because I feel like the stream is starting to turn into a very promo-y stream, and I don't want to do that. I do have a no self-promotion rule, with the exception of whenever I choose to promote somebody else, because sometimes if I start the conversation or if I promote somebody myself, then that's a different scenario. I'm uploading 2 time lapse code videos today, so keep an eye out for them. No, it's okay, Holly. You can say, don't feel bad about it. I just was saying that because I feel like the conversation is starting to turn into only being about a channel, and I didn't want to do that. You're good, though. It's okay. Don't feel bad. I just didn't want the conversation to be dominated by just talking about the channel. That's all. I forgot I need signs. I don't have any signs. Wait, so you have Nintendo Online though, don't you? You could get one at a Treasure Island. I'm gonna try and save in time travel again. I paid off the incline and I bought more stuff from Mabel. So maybe if she comes by tomorrow, there's a good chance I could get her store built. I'm sorry I forgot my apologies. I'll stop now. I just want to say I understand. And sorry, I get that. Thank you for being understanding. I appreciate that. In general, though, the way that we go about promotion in my community is it's generally against the rules unless I ask somebody first or if I choose to give somebody the shout out. That's all. Yeah, but here's the problem. All the treasure islands I can go to can't find any signs. Oh, wait, I might have, I don't think I do, but if I have the recipe, maybe I could craft it for you, but I don't think I have it. I did on my last island, I'm pretty sure. When you get leaf, you can request the clear up for your weeds. Are you sure that's what that for, though? Because I thought that was where you could sell weeds to him. I think it was new leaf where he could clear them for you, unless I'm just interpreting this totally wrong. But I swear I thought you could only sell weeds to him and he couldn't clear them for you. My sister has signs, but she won't give them to me unless I give her 200 million bells. Where am I going to get that money? The signs are not worth 200 million bells. That is way too much. Signs like plain wood signs are the updated ones. I think Elizabeth means like the wooden customizable signs. Sorry, so no, you're good, it's okay. I'm so sorry for being lurky. You guys never have to apologize for lurking. I promise you don't have to apologize for it. I completely understand. Sometimes you simply just want to, or maybe for a whole number of reasons you might need to. It's okay, I promise it's okay. Like, even my mods have to lurk sometimes, which I totally understand. I told her that's unfair. She just walked away. Yeah, customization signs. Gotcha. I do agree, though. I feel like that is a bit of an outrageous price. Oh, by the way, I was saying this earlier on Discord, but it was supposed to storm today for us, but then it didn't storm anymore. And I was kind of sad because I was looking forward to the rain. I love rain. Okay, cool. Now we can get the store built. If you want to have a treasure island, you can use Forever Ava, who has a good treasure island, so you can check those out. Is Forever Ava on YouTube or Twitch? Hi, I haven't been on this account in a while. Oh, well, happy late Easter. Peace, celebrate Easter. Hello, Josie. Welcome to the live stream. I do not celebrate Easter. I celebrate Ostara, but thank you so much. Thank you for your energy. I appreciate that. I hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, regardless of what holiday you do or don't celebrate. It's an amazing day today. The weather has been perfect. I really wish it was raining. I have those moods today. I'm still in the mood. I'm going to pick it back up again later, but I'm in that mood today where I'm just on a cleaning spree, and it would be so chill and so relaxing if it could rain at the same time. By the way, I don't think that I don't think these stores will stay right here for forever. They might. We'll see. I'm just putting a lot of the buildings in random spots for now and then moving them later, just so that way I can get the beginning part of the island finished a lot faster. Oh, she's both Twitch and YouTube. Gotcha. Yeah. A lot of the buildings, including the houses, are in very random spots. I just don't want to spend too much time thinking of a spot for them because I know that they can be moved. And it'll save me a lot more time if I put them in a random spot. I don't like that. He's very cute, but I do not like that. You spelled DIY wrong. That's okay. I have so much cleaning to do IRL tomorrow. I didn't get to do anything today. Well, maybe I can pass on my cleaning spree energy to you, and then you can do it too. Like, I'll just pass it on to you digitally. Still 2 stars. Okay, figures. I'm going to have to go. I don't want to, as I'm having a lovely time watching you and chatting, but I don't know what time it is. I'm not used to using that time format, and I need to go to sleep. Whenever you get to 3 stars soon. No worries, Holly. If you want to, you could always watch the VOD back if you would like to. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. But for a second, I glitched on my end and I didn't... Wait, what? Wait, what glitched? The chat or my stream? Sometimes it's just the chat that glitches. I don't know. YouTube is just in a little mood sometimes. I have the perfect island theme for your island, Lexi. Like for like a different island. If you want to DM that to me, you should, or put it in mod chat. Cool. I already have a lot of fencing. I have building. I have an incline. I have bridges. Like, I think we just need maybe a bit more flowers. I already put flowers before, but I feel like I didn't put as much as I could. So maybe I should put down a bit more flowers and some furniture, because once Able's is built, I'm sure I'll get 3 stars by then. Just got done drawing Squirtle and Charmander. I wish I could draw, but I really can't. So I realized I repeated the student stream twice. So it's okay, you're good. I'm gonna put down what little furniture I have at the moment outside, and then go and plant some flowers too. It glitched again? That's okay. Is it the chat that's glitching, or is it my stream? Like the visual part of it. You want to draw Mewtwo next? I think I know who that is, but I'm not sure. We're putting these all in random spots. I'm desperate to get to 3 stars. I'm an island to not theme. Okay, gotcha. Sending good vibes for 3 stars. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the good vibes. That was a typo. My stream is good in the chat. Mine is good. I'm glad that it's doing good then. Sometimes it's stuff that I can fix. Sometimes it's stuff that I can't fix. But if y'all ever hear or see any kind of glitch or lag or anything, please speak up, because there's a chance that I could fix it depending on what it is. I swear, I thought I heard rain. Like, I paused for a second to listen. I thought I heard rain happening outside where I am. Is it raining? I really can't tell. Talks by Britney Spears would be funny. Doing a drive-by hide because the bit totally hit our house and we need to go back to sleep. Have a great stream. Hello, Artsy. Welcome and thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. I saw that on Twitter. I am so sorry. I hope that your family is okay and that you recover. I've had COVID 4 different times, so I get how rough that is. I am so sorry. I hope that you feel better soon, and I hope that the Babs doesn't get it either, because that's no fun. I wish you guys the best. COVID is no fun. I'm so sorry. Really, truly, though. Hope you feel better soon, Artsy. Absolutely. Absolutely. COVID's no fun. As I said, I would know from experience. I've had it 4 different times. And I wouldn't be surprised if I got it a 5th time because of how easily I tend to get it for some reason. I'm going to clear out my pockets a bit and then go back to a treasure island, I think, to get a bit of extra furniture to work with. but mainly for the flowers, because I need flowers. We're gonna ignore the fact that I'm just dropping things in my house, okay? Just pretend that I'm not doing that right now. Wait, earlier I remembered I was asking you guys something and I was gonna make that into a poll so that way you could give input that way to vote on how you think I should go about posting the thing I was talking about. But I got distracted and I didn't actually post it as a poll. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do that in a moment. I'm gonna do that. I want to see if I'm going to go now. Bye, Lexi. Bye, Holly. You can always watch the stream back if you want to. Okay, so as a refresher, what I was talking about earlier, I posted a short today that was, this is what pet I would give you based on your favorite Animal Crossing NPC. And I definitely want to do at least a couple more parts of that because there's only so many NPCs I can fit into one video. I want to do a part 2. This week I'm focusing a lot on streams. I'll definitely still post some short or video type content, just a bit less of it. But the shorts do not take me like any time at all really to make. Like, it's a very fast and easy thing to make. And I can't tell if I should get part 2 posted later today or if I should have it posted tomorrow. So my question is, which one would you guys want to see it posted as? I'll put that as a poll. Just give me a second. Because when I say that it doesn't take me like barely any time at all to make, I phrase it wrong, you know what I mean? They're very easy and quick to make, so I can't tell. I hope you have a great rest of your day / night. Sorry I wasn't sending the best vibes through chat today because no, it's okay. You know, it's okay to be upset. Sometimes you're allowed to have bad days. You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to struggle. You don't have to be happy 24/7, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I hope that you feel better soon, Stella. I'm gonna rewatch it when I wake up later. Bye. It's okay, still. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay. You're allowed to be upset sometimes. It's okay. We all just collectively have bad days sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just part of the human experience. Okay, here's where I'm gonna have to cover the dodo code again like I did last time. Slight jump scare warning because I've been told the code covering picture is kind of scary. I have to cover the code because I don't have the island owner's consent to share the dodo code, and I'm not trying to be rude, so I have to cover it. There we go, and I have to wait to see if it goes through before I take that off. Goodbye, love everyone here. I love you too, Stella. Hope you feel better. Okay, there we go. Now I can take it off. Some water really quickly. While I'm doing that, be sure to hydrate, get a snack, eat a meal if you need to, stretch, do literally anything and everything to take care of yourself because you deserve it. You deserve to take care of yourself. Also, hydrating in general is so incredibly important for so many different reasons. So even if you put like flavoring or something in your water, please just make sure that you're drinking water. It's so important. Sometimes I do randomly plug my own links that I use for my channel, so don't mind me. I'm going to do that very quickly. Just a couple of them. In particular, I wanted to promote the merch shop link just because I do have a springtime promo code that's going on at the moment. It ends on April 16th. It's an automatically applied discount code for whatever you purchase on the website. So just want to make sure that I promoted that today. Because it's not going to be available to use for too much longer. I need to stretch. I haven't ate dinner because I'm full for my late lunch. You should go stretch. You should have a little stretch break real quick. Got a lot of the green mums. I think honestly, it'll probably just be green mums and various black flower hybrids. And I feel like the variety of flowers might help my island rating too. So we got the black tulips, we got the green mums. I think it was Shiver that suggested I could get bamboo to put on my island. And I think I will actually. I don't normally use bamboo because of how invasive it can be when it grows, but I feel like it would look good for this island. Got some bamboo. Not a ton, but like some flowers. I got some bamboo. And I want to get a little bit of furniture before I leave. But I'm not sure what I want to get though. It's not exactly furniture, but I feel like the Taurus fragments for the star fragments, I feel like that'd be a fun thing to use for detailing on the island because it's green. Oh, these would be good too because they glow. That'd be good to use. But I also don't feel like getting up having that the more I'm thinking of everything I didn't do today that needed to be done. I felt that. I do that a lot. Hello, Cody. Welcome to the stream. Wait, hello? Why did I go inside of that for a second? Hello, Mars. Welcome in. Oh, true. I'm not sure which one of these I want to use. If you guys are just coming in, I'm at a treasure island at the moment because I'm trying to get miscellaneous things to help boost my island rating. I feel like I'm pretty close though because I've added ables, I have bridges, I have an incline, I have enough villagers, I've added fencing and flowers, but it's still not enough for Isabel, so we're just trying to get whatever we can get to help boost the rating at the moment. And my camera feels like it's in a silly little mood today, so I can't have it on at the moment. Okay, I got the bamboo, the flowers, 2 mush lamps, I got a glowing moss pond, some moss boulders, and the glowing balloons. I already have a lot of fencing at home, so I don't think I need to grab any more of that. Okay, I just made a brick wall, then went to make my maze out of to get to Mewtwo. Wait, how would you do that in Pokemon? I'm confused. Are you on Pokemon or are you on Animal Crossing? Oh, you're on Animal Crossing, gotcha. I just was really confused. Like, are you playing Animal Crossing or Pokemon? I really couldn't tell. Also, before I go, I just wanted to apologize about the YouTube channel. No, you're fine, Holly. It's okay. We can move on. It is all good. You didn't know about it. It's okay. It's all good. I promise. You're good, though. But it is really late for you, so I hope you get some good sleep. You're more than welcome to watch the VOD back if you want to, because I know that you were saying you have to go soon. I hope you sleep well, though. Thanks for being here and supporting me. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get some water because I have some Hawaiian punch flavoring. I didn't realize we had this. Apparently it's been in the pantry for a while, but we have this water flavoring stuff too. I don't remember what brand it is or what flavor it is, but I remember checking the date on it and it's still good. Like, it's not gonna expire for a while. So I might just use that because sometimes I genuinely struggle to drink enough water. And I think even doctors have suggested that if you struggle with it that badly, that adding flavoring to it can help because it's still water, but it's gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna taste different or like have an actual flavor to it, I should say. Okay, yeah, bye. See you in a future stream in the next stream today. Well, bye, Holly. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you sleep well. think I'm gonna do the flowers first and put them by Abel's over here. I'll put all the black tulips over here. Or actually, I should have arranged them in a way where they could grow hybrids. That's what I did with all the other flowers. Like, I staggered them in a way that it'll help them grow more. So I should rearrange those. Hello, Joanna. Welcome to the stream. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you see how I stagger these flowers? I kind of put the roses in the middle, I put the cosmos on the side, and then some of the lilies on the edges. And then over here I planted red roses because those can grow black roses, and that was before I decided to go to Treasure Island to get flowers. But basically staggering them like that allows hybrids to grow a lot more easily. So I'm going to do the black tulips by Abel's and stagger them that same way. We still don't have 3 stars yet, unfortunately, but I'm sure we'll get there soon. My cats are grumpy right now for no reason. Luna she wasn't grumpy earlier, but she just had the ultra crazy zoomies earlier. Like, she was very literally, I mean this super literally, but I was washing my bedding, and the only thing on my bed at the time was the fitted bed sheet, and she would, like, basically fly onto the bed with airplane ears. Her pupils were huge, so I knew she had the zoomies. And she would, like, grapple onto the corner of the bed and then use her nails to grab the bed sheets and scoot herself across the mattress. Like, if I walked to a certain side of the room to grab or do something or clean something, she would just scoot herself over there to be closer to me. It was really funny. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Elizabeth. Those over there. I think the other patch of green mums should go in a different part of the island. Just because I already put a lot of flowers towards the front. Maybe it would help to scatter it a little more. Yeah, I'm going to put them over here so that way they're in a very different area. Needs the shovel to mark where I want to put them. Try to get Raymond. Hello, yes, welcome to the live stream. I won't be getting Raymond for this island because he really doesn't suit my theme, like, at all. Island is still really new though, so I have to tolerate certain builders to keep my villager count up until I get to 3 stars, and then I'll kick them out. What is worth 13 nothings in your Discord? It means, well, basically, with Discord terms of service, you have to be at least 13 years of age or older to be able to use the application. And let's say in the scenario that somebody joins that's under the age of 13 and they lie about their age, that can get my server reported, and if my server gets reported, thank you for subscribing, welcome to the community. But if my server gets reported because of a user being under the age of 13 on there, that will get my entire server banned. And I would have to either restart if I'm even able to make a new server. So, it means to please comply with terms of service and be at least 13 before joining. Hope that makes sense. I'm not gonna touch that in a while. Yeah, it's just a safety thing, not only for other people, but also for the sake and safety of my own server, because that could get me in trouble even if it's not my fault. Welcome to the very first Raymond fan club meeting. I would love to have a fan club meeting for my favorite villager. Also, low-key, probably an embarrassing question, but I kind of forgot. Does bamboo go on the normal grass or on the beach? I don't remember. I feel like I remember going on the beach, but I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna start putting random furniture but on the beaches and see if that helps boost the rating. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the live stream. We are in our era of scattering anything and everything in random places in hopes that Isabel gives us 3 stars. So far, it's not working, unfortunately, but we're trying. I feel like I'm going to use a lot of the glowing moss furniture on this island. Like, I can already just sense it. I don't know where to put the bamboo, so I'm just going to go check in with Isabel and see if we're lucky and we have 3 stars. We'll see. We're going to find out together. I was moving it with my left hand instead of my both hands at the same time, so I grabbed my water bottle. I doubt we have 3 stars, but who knows? We might be lucky. Let's see. Figures. Probably because Abel's isn't fully built yet. Yeah, I'm not making custom design right now, but Elizabeth was making a couple things earlier, Pokemon related. What do you mean natural environment? I just planted a bunch of flowers. Isabel's crazy. Oh, if you were talking to me, then I generally don't make my own custom designs. I've tried to, and I'm terrible at it. I did hard mode a while ago, and you have to make your own custom designs for hard mode, and that was incredibly difficult. I am not good at making custom designs. I'm gonna time travel soon so that way it stops raining, because Abel's needs to be built anyways. But I do need to find somewhere for the bamboo. Try shiny hunting for a shiny Charizard someday. I do have Pokemon Violet, but I haven't been playing it because I've been super paranoid about the save file glitch that happened, and I'm just really worried that something's going to happen to my save file, so I haven't touched the game at all lately. So I have that feeling me sipping cat barf. I've done that. That's always a lovely time. No, but really though, I'm so sorry. That's such a gross feeling. I'm so sorry. I can't wait though until we get to 3 stars so we can take down all of this furniture. And it's gonna be like, what? You just put that up. Why are you taking it down? Like, I want to actually decorate and like legitimately try to make it look good and not like scattering stuff. Because it doesn't look as good. They're just scattering it. I'll be back soon. Bathroom break. You're good. Take your time. My sister said the bug was fixed, but I don't believe her after every single thing she's done to me. I'm just paranoid about it. Like, I don't want to touch the game. I'm too scared. Not a fun time. I've sipped in worse, but won't talk about that. I have too. And I think I know what you're referring to. Okay, I think I want to save in time travel now where Abel's will be built and see if that can help us. Yeah, let me know if your save file is still there. I checked mine a while ago. My save file was still there. I got in there just for a moment so I could check it. but I haven't gotten on since. I'm too scared. Like, for being somebody that's not very good at Pokemon and is very proud of the progress that I've made, I would be so upset if I lost it, especially because so many of you have helped me getting certain Pokemon and getting certain things accomplished, etc. Like, that just would be really upsetting. I just have refused to touch my save file. By the way, the poll is still tied, so I can't end it yet. But a lot of people were saying, like, I kept saying, like, well, I was watching it earlier, and I feel like for a long time later today kept winning, and now tomorrow is caught up, and, like, they're at the same level. So I'm waiting for the poll to be broken. Or for the tie to be broken, not the poll to be broken. If it's still there, you should be fine. It probably is fine then. I'm scared anyways, though. I'm back. We'll come back to the stream. Do you have Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, or do you have both? I have Violet. Also, I'm like low-key kind of confused. I typed that poll and it feels like I typed that literally 2 minutes ago. And now the poll's apparently already been up for almost 20 minutes. Like, hello? No, it just changed 20 minutes. How has it been up for so long? I feel like I typed that 2 minutes ago. You have Violet? I have Violet. And then the only other Pokemon game that I ever owned was on the 3DS, and I still remember if it was X or if it was Y, but I have one of them. Okay, I went ahead and ended the poll as is because the tie was finally broken. But honestly, it might end up getting posted later today anyways. I don't know. I do try to go with whatever wins on the poll, but I honestly might end up posting it later today, depending on how busy or not busy I am. We'll see. I don't know if it's Arceus or Arceus. I keep asking all the time and somebody corrects me, and I don't know which one it is, so I hear different things. Finally halfway done with tearing down my island. I flattened one time before, and then I reset immediately afterwards, so I didn't like flattening it. Today's been going by super quick. It's almost 8 p.m. Literally, it has gone by really fast, but I think to me, the reason it feels like that is because I woke up really late today. If I had woken up earlier, it wouldn't feel like that. Still 2 stars. Okay. I don't know what Isabel wants from me. I don't know what either of those are, but I'm assuming those are Pokemon. Yeah, I've flattened my island before. It takes a while because I do a lot of terraforming. I did it one time. I flattened the island. I even had people come over to help me flatten some of it. And I'm sure in the future I might find it beneficial for a certain island I'm working on. But that one time that I did it, I didn't like it, and it stopped me from trying it again. She wants me to get more greenery on the island via certain trees, so maybe I should try planting some other fruit trees. I don't think I have them with me though, so I either have to go search for my storage to see if I have other fruits, or go back to the treasure island. I'm pretty sure I grabbed coconuts earlier though, so I should have coconuts at least. I've been seeing if anybody would trade signs, but they keep saying only trade if they give me this whole T-Rex fossil, which I don't even own any of them. I'm sorry. I shouldn't lose all the villagers' bells and tickets. Would you rather tell everyone to donate $10, give everyone $10? Well, quite frankly, I feel like if I were to ask everybody for $10, I feel like that'd be extremely greedy of me, and I don't want to do that. I really wouldn't want to do the other option either because money is not necessarily tight for me at the moment, but I am not able to spend a whole lot of money right now because I'm trying to save so I can move out. I mean, I spend it sometimes here and there, but I'm trying not to spend a whole lot of money, so neither option is very ideal for me. If we're going to do any trade, please do out of stream. Yes, that as well. Thank you for mentioning that, Megs. While we're mentioning that, by the way, I do feel like it's very okay and normal to, like, however you want to phrase this, like, treat yourself or buy a little thing every now and then, which I try to allow myself, but I try not to do it too often because everything is expensive and I need to save money. Would you rather play ACNH for 10 years, play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for 10 years? Definitely the Animal Crossing. I'm much more of an Animal Crossing fan than I am a Pokemon fan. I wish someone would just trade one side for 2,000 bells. I think maybe the reason it's not being priced like that is because 2,000 bells is fairly easy to get. So they're probably looking for something that's, in a way, like, probably worth more, if that makes sense. Would you rather sing or dance? I would say sing. I've done a lot of musicals before. And although in musicals you usually have to dance anyways, I guess I would say sing. I feel like it'll help the island rating to plant these peaches too, but I'll probably like dig them up later because I don't want to keep them.
Nightshade Island. No one welcomed me, and right when I got off the plane, I stepped in unknown animal.
Not the Yelp review!
They said I had to hunt and gather my own food. Worst vacation ever. I would rate 1 out of 5 stars. Needs to.
Thank you, Yelp reviewer, but I think you and I gotta have a little chit chat. Cause not the bad Yelp review. Hello. Thank you though. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. That was funny. I don't know which one of you that was, because if you donate with the link, you can change your name. But thank you. Yeah, when I was on Treasure Island, I found the recipe for it, but the island was... Oh, it was banned. Okay, gotcha. Yelp is like a system that you can use to review like public places or like areas that you visit. Yeah, it's like it's just a review website. One of the characters on here is playing a side character, but later went on to play a main character and it still plays on the show today. What does SVU stand for again? Please remind me. I'm having a little goofy memory moment. Gosh, I like the outfit I put on my character today, but I can't stop looking at it and thinking of that one TV show. Like the show Naked and Afraid, whenever they have to like use vines as outfits because they're put on there to survive in the jungle or something. Like, that's what I think of whenever I see that, and I can't stop. Golden shovel or golden axe, which one would you destroy? I guess the axe, because if I was using those tools IRL, then I'd probably use the shovel more. Oh, Law and Order Special Victim. Gotcha. My favorite island theme? I guess it would be the island that I did this island a long time ago. It's my favorite island that I've ever done, but also my favorite theme. And that would be my Coraline themed island. I love the movie Coraline. I'm a huge fan of it. And I made an entirely Coraline themed island. I was very proud of it. Which one's better? Animal Crossing, Happy Home Paradise, or regular Animal Crossing? Regular Animal Crossing for sure. 100%. I really wish I had my camera on today. I'm still mad at the software for glitching earlier. That made me so mad. I wanted to camera on and I can't, and I wish I could. It's already growing hybrids. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. I love Coraline. Me too. A while ago, they Leica, the company that made Coraline, or made the movie, that is not the book, the company that made the movie, they collabed with Converse and made Coraline shoes. But the thing is, they didn't market it very much because I had no idea that they were making those shoes until the collab was already over and they stopped selling them. And I'm still mad about it because I wanted a pair of Coraline shoes. Trying to about Village in 1 minute. Crusty. That's my word to describe them, as crusty. I want to an island theme so badly, but I'm too scared to restart my island after everything I've done on it. I mean, I know it sounds like a very, like, I don't know, how should I describe this?
I came to visit the island of Nightshade.
Gordon Ramsay?
Episode of Kitchen Nightmares. And oh bloody hell, they need help with the food.
Not Gordon Ramsay.
I had a smoked salmon and fruit salad. And I said, what kind of donkey made this? And the chef was actually...
Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. Thank you. However, I've never said that I'm a professional chef. I could probably make you a grilled cheese and not burn it, but I can't make much else. Thank you, though. The way that the bot said donkey was so funny to me. Maybe Gordon Ramsay is also the Yelp reviewer. I don't know if that's Mountain Dew or who that is because they haven't identified themselves yet. But thank you, whoever that is. Challenge get a 5-star in 48 hours. Honestly, if you did enough time traveling and you have a Nintendo Online, I feel like that's very doable. It would be hard, but doable. I keep getting stung by wasps. I'm just trying to cut down my trees. That happened to, I was playing New Leaf with my cousin once, and I was trying to do that same thing, and I got stung, I think 3 different times, like back to back. I don't know what else I can do for my island. I've planted trees, flowers, fencing, furniture, I have villagers, I have the clothing store. I don't know what Isabel's deal is right now. I'm gonna time travel again, because apparently the store is not fully built, even though I placed it, like 2 days ago. Got stung 2 times in a row. I'm sorry. Have you guys ever, like, specifically when you're barefoot, ever stepped on a wasp or a bee? Because I have. At the old house that I lived in, we had carpet, and the carpet was like a dark brownish, like black kind of color. Like, it was very, very dark. And whenever stuff would fall into it, if it was a certain color, it would just blend in with the carpet. We had a really bad wasp problem at that house. And I remember I was upstairs in my room, and a wasp got in the house, and I was able to unalive the wasp, but then it fell on the carpet and I couldn't see where it went, and unfortunately I stepped on it barefoot with its stinger facing up, and it stung me underneath my foot between my toes, and that was genuinely so unbelievably painful. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Is that a cat or my neighbor's kids? Because whenever they play in the yard, I can never tell if that's one of the stray cats in the area or the kids. Is that a cat? I think that's just my neighbor's children. Never mind. Context, my neighbor's kids play in the yard a lot, specifically in the evening whenever I do streams. And they tend to be very loud, but because my headphones muffle a lot of noise, I can't usually tell right away if it's one of the kids or if it's a cat. Hate getting stung by bees. Me too. I feel like, even though it's kind of cheesy, I feel like if the saying is true with bugs, specifically bees and wasps, they're oftentimes more scared of us than we are of them, and I feel like by flailing around.
A vacation.
Thank
At
you.
first it was the points, but I have to pay to thousands of streamers each and every day, and with no break or sleep. Maybe I should ghost them and become my own streamer.
Streamlabs?
I could start here.
The betrayal! The sheer betrayal of Streamlabs right now. Can I time out Streamlabs? Is that possible? I mean, it might be. I'm gonna see. I can time out Streamlabs. I don't think I should because I use it to stream, but that'd be so funny. Should I time out Streamlabs and see what happens? Should I? I kind of want to see what would happen. You gotta watch slide down into your... I don't know what a gumboot is. I have no idea what that is. Is that when you get gum stuck to your shoe? Also, hello, Crazy. Welcome in. I don't know how long you've been here for, but welcome. Who's your dreamy, Raymond or Sasha? I've had Raymond before, but I've never had Sasha, so I guess Raymond. That'd be so funny, though, if I timed out Streamlabs. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it'd be funny. I use Streamlabs to stream, and then it also acts as a bot for my chat. So technically, since it's modded like it would be a person, I guess it wouldn't do anything bad. I kind of just want to do it and see what happens. But then, wouldn't that mean that notifications wouldn't go off? Oh yeah, true. True, true. Wouldn't be able to send off like the timer messages. Very true. Good point. How am I going to appease Isabel? I've done literally everything. Make a bulletin post on the bulletin board saying subscribe. I think I've done stuff like that in the past, like the little comment thing you can make on your passport. I would type in my YouTube name so that way if somebody saw my dream address, then they would know where to go to my channel. Like I'm gonna do it. Oh, for a rain boot. I was very off. I was so off. Imagine Streamlabs took your whole stream offline. That's too much power. That's what I'm scared of. Like I feel like it'd be funny, but I'm also terrified that it's gonna like trash the stream. Instead of Mountain Dew will jump scare us. Mountain Dew jump scared me real hard the other day because I was not expecting that, like whatsoever. I think I was in the middle of a villager hunt, and I think it was under the name Mort Jr. That really threw me off. Host a game show on Harvey's Island. For some reason, I read Island as head, and if I said host a game show on Harvey's head, and I was like, how would that work? Also, it's funny that you suggest a game show for Harvey's Island because there's already a game show hosted by Steve Harvey. I don't know what to do with my island. I've done so much to get to 3 stars and none of it's working. I'm going insane, but it's fine. All right, you get to pick which theme I should do, underwater or space. What about space underwater? Why not both? You could do both. What's your favorite part of AC? Whenever it makes the house cool down. That's what I like about air conditioning. Okay. I'm not gonna keep them there, but I think something else I could do is plant a variety of fruit trees. And I think I already have a little bit of peaches. I have pears and I have coconut trees. But I guess that's not enough variety for Isabel, so I'm gonna have to go to a treasure island yet again and get some more fruit trees. No, I knew you meant Animal Crossing. I just was messing with you to see if you'd say anything. Like to see if you would correct me. It just wouldn't make sense. But like, does it have to make sense? When you think about it, nothing in Animal Crossing is logical. Like you live with a bunch of animals, you're the only human being, you somehow can talk to all of them. You can also put a lawnmower and a refrigerator in your pocket. As if any of that makes any sense. So I feel like it doesn't have to make sense necessarily. Okay, time for the scary jump scare photo again that I used to cover codes. Jump scare warning. I don't find it scary, but I've been told that it's scary by several people. I mean, you can carry sharks in your pockets. Another example, like you can't realistically carry a shark in your pocket. How would that work? It wouldn't work, that's the answer. Okay, since I love animals and I love water, I guess I'm gonna have to go for underwater. I mean, I feel like that's a good idea. Maybe it could be like a sunken city type island. I feel like that would be easy to work with. Because it's already city type furniture and then you could make it underwater themed. Okay, I'm typing in the code. Just give me a second. Sorry. There we go, waiting for it to go through before I remove the picture. My idea for the next Animal Crossing is floating islands and it's open world like Super Mario Galaxy. I love Super Mario Galaxy. Fun fact, that was the first game I ever streamed on this channel. It wasn't even Animal Crossing, it was Super Mario Galaxy. Because originally I wanted to stream a variety of games and then it became strictly Animal Crossing and then it became a variety again later on. Okay, now I can take it down. Thank you for bearing with me. A lot of people don't like that picture. If I get tanked, and he just, wait, what? Wait, why would he drown? Speaking of space, though, there's people that have done Galaxy Core Islands. That's definitely a thing. I haven't done that, though. I've lost track of how many islands I've had, too, because there were some that I reset without finishing, and then there's a lot that I've finished before. I don't know if tomorrow or Wednesday is going to be the day that I stream the new game. I haven't bought it yet. But I was going to stream the new game this week. I just don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or the next day. I'm really not sure. And then I think Saturday I was going to stream whatever that new game is second. I'm saying it like that because there's a poll going in the community tab and I was going to end up getting whichever one has the most votes. Because I'm interested in all of them collectively. I just don't know which one to get. So I was having you guys pick for me. He basically just armor? Not really though, because I feel like he's just a rhino with a leaf on his head. Would you rather be Dodo Airlines and have an owl be the receptionist and be Owl Airlines? I feel like Owl Airlines would low-key be a lot cuter, but Dodo Airlines sounds really catchy. Like the concept of the owl one would be cuter, so I guess Owl Airlines? But Dodo Airlines is very catchy. Don't get the flowers, Lexi. You're going for the fruit trees. Stop looking at the flowers. Yeah, but rhinos are very heavy. I mean, I feel like almost any animal full size could be considered really heavy, too. But why am I grabbing the pear trees? I already have a bunch of pear trees. Idea 100 turnip giveaway in ACNH. I never use the turnip feature because I never have good turnip prices ever. Hello, April, welcome in. How are you? If Animal Crossing was in space, Animal Crossing New Frontiers. That sounds like a cowboy version of Animal Crossing. I should rebrand and just be Cowboy Crossing. I should. My icon can just be a bucket hat or something. Well, not a bucket hat, but 10-gallon hat. That's what I meant. A 10-gallon hat, not a bucket hat. Those are very different things. Hello, Raiders, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream or your premiere, whatever it was that you did? Will the Animal Crossing game be? I don't know. Somebody in my chat a while back came up with a really cool name that they could call the next Animal Crossing game, and I really liked that idea. They said that they could call it Animal Crossing New World, and I think that's a wonderful name. It also like blends in with the other titles, and I feel like they'd all just sound really good together. Like it would fit in a lot. Thank you again for the raid. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Make sure to do some post-streamer self-care. My camera's in a silly, goofy mood today, so it had to be off. I'm sorry about that. But I hope we're all doing well. I do. By the way, April, I don't know when exactly you dropped it, but I saw your merch, and it's really cute, by the way. Another thing, while you're here, I've been going to your treasure island on stream. However, I always cover the code. Like, I have this picture that I used to cover codes. I'll bring it up again so you can see it. But I always use this photo to cover codes out of respect for you because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want me showcasing the code to everybody. But I always use that to cover it on your behalf whenever I type it in. Here, let me just hide that again. My favorite villager? My favorite villager is Portia. Here, there's an emote of her available, actually. A friend of mine drew that for me. I dropped it at my 5K. It looks really good. I like it. And yeah, you're welcome. I figured you probably wouldn't want me showcasing that, so I always cover it with something. Wait, what did you say, Elizabeth? I'm glad you guys are enjoying the islands. I really do. I've been going back and forth to get things for this island. I'm at that era where I'm doing anything and everything to boost the rating, and Isabel is just not having any of it. So now we're trying out planting fruit trees. Can I play ACNH for 72 hours? Honestly, if I had the time for it, I could probably do that, and it wouldn't even be an issue. Kyrisi, what the heck? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. That was so sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. That was so nice of you. That's also, it's not cheap to buy them in bulk like that, so thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome new members. If you received the member role and you'd already have the role in Discord, let me know so I can give it to you. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I got my membership back. I'm happy for you. I love using the emotes. Also, I think this is the first time you've been able to use the new ones that I added. Castle items. Throw a pocket full or two of castle items and that should do it. I didn't grab those, but should I go back and get them? I could. Thank you again, though. I appreciate that. I know that bulk memberships aren't necessarily cheap, so I appreciate that. Shiver Wart Jr.'s fan tipped $5. Thank you, Shiver, for being a fan of Wart Jr., and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I think the bot's a little overwhelmed, but I think it has to go through I think it has to cycle through all the members first before it gives off the donation alert. But thank you, I appreciate it. That was so amazing of you. Absolutely. I do that, I never have to do anything else. I'll go ahead and try that then. Isabel's been telling me I need to plant more fruit trees, so I was trying that. Thank you again. I think it's trying to cycle through all the new members before it has the donation alert go off. I actually kind of like Wart Jr. He's underrated. I don't. I don't. There's a lot of villagers that I wish I liked.
Animal Crossing had special cutscenes and events when you travel to your island. Like
Yeah,
other
right.
villagers will try to convince your villagers to move off your island. And it would strengthen your bond with villagers and you can get specials items.
I love listening to the bot talk. It's so funny sounding to me. Thank you again, though, for the donation. Thank you for the members. I really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, that is a lot. And I was saying, I know bulk memberships are not always very cheap, so thank you. I appreciate that. Make a mod where you get 10,000 bells every second. I feel like that would get abused so quickly. They would have to find a way to delete that. Where's my island before my underwater theme? Wait, what, Elizabeth? Can you rephrase that? I'm a little bit confused. Or should Island be? Oh. Okay, I think I get what you're asking now. I was confused at first. Where should your island be for the underwater? Actually, no, I think I'm still confused. Never mind. I'm always confused. I just live in a constant state of being caffeinated and confused. If I'm being completely honest, I'm just always caffeinated and confused about at least one thing. It's a constant, never-ending state that I'm in. Do you guys remember a while ago whenever I told you that my triple moon ring, how a piece of it fell off? Well, it's kind of sharp now because that piece fell off, and every now and then it gets stuck on my hair, and I have to like tug on my hair really hard to get it to come out. It hurts. But I'm like unwilling to take off the ring because it was a gift from Ben, and I'm not gonna take that off. I think Wart Jr. is kind of cute. I feel like, similarly with him and other villagers, I would probably start to like him more if I gave him a chance, but I don't want to. Get the bell challenge easy, get 1,000 bells, medium, get 10,000 bells, hard, get 100,000 bells, like completely on your own. You love the cheese frog? Isn't the cheese frog Cousteau? I feel like he is. What place on the earth should my island be on? Oh, okay, now I get it. Thank you for being patient with me, I'm sorry. I think it should be done in a post-apocalyptic universe in this country. Finally! 3 stars! That felt like it took forever. Oh my goodness. That took forever. Hello? Low-key though, I'm still kind of shocked. I have made many islands before, and it typically takes me, because I usually stream trying to get to 3 stars. It'll take me 2 to 3 streams to get it to work. It doesn't usually happen first try. So that's really exciting. Also, I just checked, and I have those moments where, because I was really into my stream, I realized I've been live longer than I thought I was. But thank you, everyone. I haven't picked who I'm rating yet, but does anybody happen to know if anybody else is streaming Animal Crossing at the moment? This has been such a lovely, happy stream today, and I would love to spread that same energy to somebody else, but I don't know if anybody's streaming Animal Crossing at the moment. So you're fine, Elizabeth. It's okay. You're completely fine. You don't have to apologize for anything. You're good. They should make a story mode where you have to save your villagers from the evil Dr. Nook. That would be fun. If that was a DLC, I'd pay for that. A War Junior plush being $89? I mean, I'm not surprised that it's expensive because Nintendo can make things rather pricey with their company. But considering I feel like he's considered a rather unpopular builder. So I feel like that's even a bit much for that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a Nintendo plushie was expensive. But for Wart Jr., I feel like that's even a little too much. I'm not seeing one. I can look. Sometimes they don't always show up whenever I search. So I have to, like, deliberately start searching for people's names. You sent it in DMs? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try and fix the camera after the stream. I just didn't have the time to do it earlier. Okay. Okay, Loki, that's kind of cute. Normally, I would not be a War Junior stan. Well, that's Loki kind of cute. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the chat through YouTube, but I'm gonna copy and paste that link into the chat so you guys can see it too. Hold on a second. I see someone streaming. I think they're Collects probably streaming. She goes, wait, are you talking about me? Thank you. I don't know if you mean me, but thank you. I've only been here for the last hour, and you're the only one streaming that I'm sub to. Sometimes I do read people that I'm not necessarily subscribed to or that I haven't seen before, but I try to keep it in the community because unfortunately I've had a handful of experiences where I would raid somebody and then they either told me to leave or they were mean to me in some other way. And that was not a fun experience, so I try to keep it limited to people that I know. At least most of the time. Glad Tanuki let us to raid this channel. Thanks so much for streaming. Of course, you're welcome. That plushie Loki kind of cute though. I'm not a War Junior stan, but that's cute. Like if for some reason I had that, I would just play that with my other plushies. That's awful. Why would I even do that? I remember specifically when it happened. I do not feel a need to name names. I don't feel like that's necessary here. But I was playing Stardew Valley and I decided to raid somebody who's also streaming Stardew Valley. I had never seen them before. I raided them and a handful of their community members in their chat told me to leave and they didn't want me there. And then the individual, the streamer, didn't really do anything to stop it, didn't say anything to defend me, and I just don't feel welcome to raid them again, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know about you guys, but personally, whenever I stream and somebody raids me, I don't care how big or small the raid is, I'm gonna be grateful for it regardless, and I'm gonna say thank you. I would never just up and tell somebody to leave or like not say anything if somebody else was being like that. Like, that's just rude. Also, hello, K-Bomb, welcome in. That is cute. The plushie is really cute. Eventually, I would love a Portia plushie and then maybe a Bunny one, because Bunny's my birthday twin. If you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, I wanted to time travel one last time so I could see KK Slider. So, Don't mind me. I mean, I've been doing this the entirety of my channel, but as I'm sure you guys are used to it now, but I'm going to apologize anyways. I overly apologize. It was not a fun experience, but I just don't interact with that individual anymore because that was not fun. Yeah, some streamers get a big head about themselves. I'm not going to name names. I really do not feel like that's necessary, but it's happened before, and I try to limit it to people I know now because people in this community, I know none of y'all would ever do that. So I limit it to you guys now. I researched that site. They have a ton of Animal Crossing plushies. I wonder if they have a portion one. Also, Mandu, I know you weren't here for a little bit, but I've started to learn how to crochet. I'm really terrible at it still, but I'm trying. And I was hoping that eventually I could maybe crochet Animal Crossing plushies because I feel like that'd be fun. I've never my birthday twin. Wait, who is it? I have to know now. Mine's Bunny. When the stream squad, it was paused. I've done that all the time. I've done that a few times when I would watch Sabotage League. Speaking of Sabotage League, I don't think they've announced the next episode, which I believe is going to be Kato versus May. And then I'm also hoping they do a season 5 because I want to apply. Clay is my birthday twin. Isn't Clay a hamster? Yours is one day. Your birthday is April 14th. I don't know who your birthday twin is then, but now I want to know. I'm looking that up in a different tab. Hold on. It says that it's Rocket's birthday. Is that true? Is Rocket your birthday twin? I have Stitch's plushie. He's my absolute favorite. Stitches is adorable. I had him on my last island. My birthday twin is Marcy. I will not type or say that out loud. But yes, you are correct. Understandable. I feel like a lot of people don't like that villager. I figured it'd be a fun way to wrap up the stream by letting the KK concert go. While that's up, I may go ahead and try to find the links. It'll be a good time to go and look for one. April, by the way, if you don't mind me asking, have you tried doing live redirects on YouTube? I tried that once and it ended up working, but I think I still did it a little bit wrong somehow because for some people it didn't show up. It showed up for me, but it didn't show up for everybody in chat. And I'm just wondering if you've experienced that, like if it's worked for you, if it hasn't worked, if you don't mind me asking. I haven't tried it yet. I find it really confusing, to be honest. I just prefer to do it the old-fashioned way because I feel like it's relatively understood by everybody in the community. Just you just click on the link and send whatever the raid message is. I just feel like it's a lot easier and faster that way. I really need to get on the ball with that. I've tried it and I kind of understand, but not really. Because I don't think I did it right that one time. By the way, as of right now, I don't have the chat pulled up. I'm trying to see if I can find a link maybe to raid somebody with. Is anybody still streaming? Possibly. I really don't think so. I mean, I was hopefully gonna look for an Animal Crossing stream, but I don't see any. And we just had such good vibes going today. Like, I want to spread that to somebody else, but I just can't find one. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Okay, I'm going back to Streamlabs so I can see you guys really quickly. I got Sheldon, I'm sorry. I got Sing, and the only streamers I see are Treasure Islands. Me too. That's all I see right now. The only stream that I see is that somebody from in the community is Becklin Gaming. I believe that Becklin is playing Dreamlight Valley though. So if you choose not to stay because it's not Animal Crossing, I understand. But if maybe you could stop by to give her some good vibes, you know, maybe like her stream and say the raid message, I think that'd be wonderful. Let me try and get the link for you guys. Wait, never mind, I can't. I was gonna do it and then I realized that she is on a members only mode for the chat. I think it's a member stream. I think That might be one of the benefits for the membership, so never mind, that's not gonna work. I really wanted to do a raid, but I legitimately cannot find anybody. And the only stream that I found was Becklin, but she's doing a members only stream, so I don't think that's gonna work anymore. I don't think we're gonna be able to raid today. I'm so sorry. And the only person I found was Becklin, but again, she's doing a member stream. Yeah, there's nobody else on. No, it's okay. It's okay. I was more than happy to raid her, but I can't due to the members only mode, so I'll try to remember for next time that I see her live. Well, thank you, Tom Nook. I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately means we're not doing a raid. I usually would, and trust me, I really wanted to, but I can't find anybody at the moment, unfortunately. I would have, though, if I found someone. Okay, cool. Now I have the terraforming app. I just have to pay Nook Miles to be able to actually have the features. That's how it always is, so it's okay. I think I'll probably just go ahead and wrap it up here then. I'll for sure raid somebody next time though, as long as there's somebody who's live that I'm familiar with, just because I have trust issues now, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you could. And I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everybody!